Hey, John Thornhill here. Welcome to this last chance final day workshop. Yes, today is the last day of the online success coaching launch, and we're going to cover tons and tons of things which I'll get into in a moment. But I just want to make sure as soon as you come in, you are aware today is the final day and it's the last chance to get in at the launch price. But we do have a lot to cover. Okay, so first of all, please let me know that you can see my screen and also hear my voice and also Randy's voice. Hello, Randy.
Hi, John. Hi, everybody. And yet the comments are coming flying in already, John. Everybody can see your screen and hear it. I'll let you check the names for yourself, but they're coming in thick and fast. Martin and Jamie and Carly, Isabel, Jean, Brian, Vincent. Yeah.
That,
See and hear. Yeah.
that's good enough for me. That no, that's fine. Everything's looking good, sounding good. Also, we've got Kev in chat. So as you ask your questions, Kev will hopefully help us to keep on top of things because chat is busy. I can already see chat is busy. So Kev will hopefully be able to answer any questions as we go through this. We will take questions at the end as well. So hopefully every question will be covered as we go through this presentation. Right then, so hopefully we're going to have no issues. Now, this first slide I do want to mention before we carry on. We're going to show you how a 17-year ALS sufferer built an online business using nothing but his eyes. This story is so inspirational, and basically he earned $2,309.10 in his first week. We're going to show you how this happened, and this was basically following our training. Okay, now imagine if all you could do was use your eyes. We're not, nothing else, and this guy still managed to create and launch an offer. So we're going to talk about that in detail later on. But I want to talk about what's on today's agenda. So you're going to get a full recap of what's inside the online success coaching program. So we're going to talk about what you get, how it works, the benefits, and how it can really benefit you and get you earning a decent income online. We're going to take you behind the scenes, give you a tour of the new members area. So you're going to see inside the members area. I'm going to show you how the program works. I'm going to show you inside, show you the videos, show you the schedule, everything. You're going to get a video demonstration of the new AI software. And actually, this is the main software that Randy uses. Randy shows you how to use AI, and this is just one part of what we use. But Randy's going to show you how to create an offer from scratch in just about 3 to 4 clicks. It sounds absolutely crazy, but you're going to see that happen. You'll get the details of the brand new payment plan we brought into place. It took some twisting Randy's arm to put this payment plan into place. He said, John, we can't really be going that low and giving, but he agreed. And you can actually see the new payment plan if you go to the URL on the screen right now, onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go, should you want to go and check that out. Again,
Honestly, it hurts. As a Yorkshireman, it hurts, but it is the last day, so.
exactly, yeah. Let's try and get people, let's try and make the craziest offer ever, and it is, as you'll see if you stick around. The most inspiring success story you'll ever likely hear, you're going to see that's Julius. Again, please stick around for that, and we're going to answer any questions you may have. So what I'm going to reveal to you today is built upon the same approach that has produced over $23 million in student results and hundreds of testimonials and dozens upon dozens of 6- and 7-figure earners. Now we're starting with this screenshot because this is sort of how far back my teachings go. I mean, I actually started launching my first coaching program launched in January of 2008, so a long time ago. And then I started to have success and help other people get success. So if you look at these screenshots, you'll see some of the dates are quite old. But it's important to point out that these people are still full-time online today. So they started with one of my earlier programs, which was, I want to be honest, which was a lot harder to go through because things have changed dramatically with the AI. But also the sort of results like this, like 335k in a weekend, or 12k in 4 days, or 19k in 5 days, or 300k from one product, Or what about 50k in 7 days? Or 20k? Or 22k? Or $3,078? Or $200,159? Or $27,000 with sales still coming in? $6,446 and hundreds still coming in each month. Over $5,000 in monthly revenue with zero ad spend. What's that all about? $5,177, $9,383, $3,363 in 24 hours, $43,500 in 3 days, or $1,011,814.99 in 4 years. Wow. Now I'm already sweating and we've just got started. So we're going to talk about how a first-time entrepreneur with no marketing or tech skills launched a digital product and earned $2,309.10 in just 7 days. We're going to show you the step-by-step system that removes every roadblock, even for those facing the toughest challenges. And we're going to show you why this method works for anyone, regardless of experience, background, or circumstance. And we're going to give you a behind the scenes look at the AI tools Julius used to write his sales page, craft his emails, and launch faster than he ever thought possible. Now, what I am about to show you is brand new and only made possible by new technology that didn't exist a short time ago. Once I walk you through this exciting new opportunity, I'll explain how you can profit from it in a big way, all while breakthrough AI tech does 90% of the work for you. So, what is AI anyway? Well, self-made millionaire Matt Higgins believes that AI will be the biggest wealth creator in history. He says that artificial intelligence doesn't care where you were born, whether you have money, or whether you have a PhD. The Guardian are calling AI a once-in-a-generation opportunity. And according to Bloomberg Intelligence, it's projected to grow to a $1.3 trillion industry by 2032. And people are already using it to become self-made billionaires, and we're just getting started. Now, I believe the fastest and easiest way to profit from this technology is to create digital products. And you might be thinking, well, why sell digital products? Well, first of all, you can generate income 24/7. You can reach customers across the globe and make sales around the clock. You can be asleep in bed and someone somewhere else across the other side of the world is buying one of your products. You also have infinite scalability. So instead of trading your time for money, you do the work once and get paid over and over again. So imagine this, you create a digital product, spend some time putting it together, put the system in place, and then that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else because everything works on autopilot. So you do the work once and you can be getting paid 15, even 20 years later. I still sometimes get paid for products I created over 15 years ago. You also have incredibly low startup costs because you don't need a physical storefront, you don't need inventory or staff, which means higher profit margins. All you really need is an internet connection and a computer. That's all you need to get this going, okay? And once it's created, you've got the ultimate time freedom. As I said, your product can run on autopilot and generate income for months or even years to come. Plus, digital products are in high demand because more and more people are turning to the internet to learn new skills, and this trend shows no signs of slowing down. Also, digital products gives people instant gratification because if you're looking at an offer online, I'm sure you've experienced this. You're looking at an offer online and you hit a buy button, literally 90 seconds later you're consuming the content. So digital products give instant gratification, which is what makes them so popular. Now, the pandemic caused a flood of new people to consume information online. Types of information such as video. So, video online, And that could be over-the-shoulder training, it could be PowerPoint presentations, it could be webinars, things like that, or text information such as PDFs, documents, ebooks, checklists, things like that, or audio such as podcasts, audio interviews, and things like that. Now, according to Polaris Market Research, by 2030, the online learning industry is on track to reach $1.1 trillion. And that's at an annual growth rate of more than 20%. So can you see why combining AI and digital product sales just might be the biggest opportunity since the dot-com boom? Now, let me ask you a question here. I want to kick things off with a quick game of true or false, just so I can gauge where everyone is at. So I want you to be active in this chat, okay? The first question I have for you is, like I say, it's a true or false. So answer this question. At some point in the past, you have paid for some form of information online to help you improve a specific area of your life. So go ahead and type in the chat box, true or false, or just put a T or an F. It doesn't really matter, because I just want to see where we are at. Okay, so we've got...
Don't be confused by the yeses, John. I think that was to the last question you asked about. Can you see how combining AI?
Yeah.
Letters coming there from Bill and Sylvia, Ivy and Fran. And we've got some T's and F's. Sorry. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We've got, true from Lenora, Grace, Leonard, Richie, Stella.
Yeah, I would say about 90% true. So basically, that just shows you that, the answer is true, or at least for most people. Now, 71% of global internet users pay for some form of digital content, which is about roughly, we're seeing about 80%-ish on the true, okay? Also known as information. So that one was pretty easy. Now, what about this one? True or false? There are millions of people out there right now who will pay you $27 or more if you just put the right thing in front of them. What do you think? True or false? There's millions of folks out there who would love to give you that $27 if you just provided the right kind of value to them. What do you think? Now, I'm not getting enough answers here, so come on, I'm getting quite a few, but I want some more. So if you're sitting back and just being a passenger on this car, please don't. Trust me, I want you to participate. All right.
We're getting some question marks and some not sure's as well. No, there's trues there as well. Russell, Rosie, Conrad, Damien, not sure, Sebastian, true, Claire, true, Alison, true, Guy, true. Yeah, there's
Nearly all true, yeah.
Trues here, but there's a few not sure's or a few question marks or a few falses.
Well, it's absolutely 100% true. Okay, I mean, think about it. If I was crippled with extreme back pain from sitting behind a desk all day, and you offered me a way to fix it for a measly $27, then obviously I'd take you up on that offer in a heartbeat. So hopefully this is going to start to make sense to you. It's obviously a no-brainer at $27. So if I think...
It depends on the product.
Yeah, it depends on the solution. Yeah. So if I think you can help me fix this pain that's stopping me from working, stopping me from playing with the grandchildren, then for the sake of $20 or $30, the chances are I'm going to give it a try. Okay, I'm going to at least give it a try. So let's look at another one. True or false? Most people never make any real money online because they don't have an asset of their own to generate income. So what do you think? Go ahead and type in true or false, or T or F. Okay, let's see. Wow, okay, this one is more like it. Yes, lots and lots and lots. It's obviously true, because without an asset of your own to generate income, you will always be at the mercy of someone else's business. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not the place I want to bet my future on. You see, here's the thing. I started my business way back in 2004. I've made money on eBay. I've made money on Amazon. I've made money doing drop shipping. I've made money doing that through affiliate marketing. In fact, I recently just cashed a check for $13,000 in commissions earlier this week. So I love all of those things. But the problem is I'm at the mercy of someone else's business. However, by having an asset of your own that makes you money month after month, where you control most of the process, that's huge. So think about this for a moment. If you're successful doing Facebook marketing or Google ads or Bing ads, and all of a sudden the rules were changed. I don't know if anyone can remember the Google slap, which happened about 15 years ago. Literally overnight, tons and tons of people lost their business. They lost their business overnight because they were relying on a third party. So can you see, by having your own asset, it puts you in control. It's yours, and you can make money on autopilot because it's your asset. You own it. You can sell it to someone else because you own it outright. It belongs to you. Okay? So next question, true or false? Most people don't have the time to create their own quality information products. Go ahead and type true or false. Now, there's really no wrong answer here. It's just where your perception is at. And then we'll figure out, is it the right perception for you and does it serve you? But true or false? Most people don't have the time to create their own quality information products. And here's the answer to that.
You say we've got a right mix of comments in the boxes there between T and F. I think it's 50-50, John.
Yeah.
50-50.
But the thing is, okay, while it's true that if you try and create an information product from scratch, you'll probably never get it done. Well, that was more in the past. But wouldn't it change things if you knew how to create valuable, profit-pulling products that require zero unique content creation? And all of a sudden, you're not talking about months of writing and research anymore, and instead you'll be able to crank out new products within days. In fact, sometimes within hours. Well, that's exactly what we'll be showing you how to do in our short time together on this session, okay? Last question. True or false? You have to be an expert to create an information product. So you have to put in over 10,000 hours, or you have to have your aha moment. You have to think, I figured out this big insight that nobody else in the world of 7 billion people knows. Is that true or is it false? That you need to be an expert to create an information product. Well, this is the most important question of all. So please pay attention. The answer to this is 100% false. And again, Randy, you can see there's been a mix there, but I mean,
once upon a time, I would have said, oh, yeah, that's true. You need to be an expert. I'm even thinking back to the very first product I created. It was an area I was an expert in, and even I had my doubts, if you remember. It took you 6 months to badger me and pester me because I thought, well, there's already other experts out there that might be more knowledgeable than me, and they've already created products and courses and what have you. So, yeah, even I, at one point in time, I would have said, yeah, that's true. You need to be a proper expert.
Yeah. Well, that's actually what we used to teach.
That one wrong.
Yeah, we actually used to teach. You know, you have to go and learn something. But now it's 100% false because you can extract all the knowledge you need using AI and package it into a product that makes you tens of thousands of dollars. So my promise to you, I'll show you the system that my students have used to generate over $23 million in sales online, now turbocharged with AI. And my hope is that you'll be so excited you'll want to join them inside my brand new program. And if so, I have a special discounted offer for the action takers that you can see on the screen. Does that sound fair? Do we have a deal? Are you going to stick around? Because we're going to, like I say, we're going to show you how all of this works and take you behind the scenes. So, is that cool? Can I just get some more yeses? Is that cool? Or does that sound fair?
Yeses, but you forgot to mention that last line on the previous slide. It's the last time at this low price.
Yeah. I think we'll mention that quite a few times as we go through this. So anyway, that pretty much covers the what, okay? My name's John Thornhill, okay? And I'll be your guy today. We've got Randy on as well. Of course, Randy's here. Let's not forget Randy. And I've been a lot of things in my life. I'm the father of two wonderful children, two stepchildren, and now the grandfather of four gorgeous girls. And I'm showing my age there. Now, this business has allowed us, like myself and my partner Nicola, to travel the world together. There's a picture of myself and my good lady Nicola in the top left at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, plus a picture of me at the new camp watching the mighty Barcelona play. Barcelona won 8-2 that day, and Messi got a hat-trick. It was absolutely amazing. And on the top right, that's me grabbing VI tickets at Wembley Stadium to watch my beloved football team, Sunderland, play in a cup final. And unfortunately, we got beat on penalties that day. And one of myself, Nicola, at the Hard Rock Cafe in Tenerife for her birthday. And another of me with my eldest granddaughter, Scarlett, on a boating vacation. I absolutely love going on boating vacations. And yes, she really did stay the boat that day. And by the way, that's my house you see in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm actually here right now in my house. I'm not at the office today. Where I'm doing this from home. And that basically was bought from my business. But this was the big one for me. Basically, during COVID, we moved into the new house and I built a bar. So you can see my bar there. Nicola was looking at the kitchen and she was like, "Oh, the kitchen's amazing." And I was looking at the building outside, the outbuilding, the summer house, and I thought that's gonna make a bar. So we built the bar. We had a beer pump, huge TV, Sonos audio system, pinball machine, fruit machine, and arcade machine. Now this is something I've always wanted to do, and obviously during COVID there wasn't much more to do because you couldn't go to the pub. So I thought I'd bring the pub to me, and this was really a dream come true for me. But my start was as humble as any. I left high school with 0 qualifications, so I wouldn't consider myself well educated. That's actually the school I used to go to. Yes, the school's got the same name as my surname. I used to get a lot of stick for that of teachers and pupils. But then I ended up going to work at Nissan, which is not far from here, in not so sunny Sunderland in England. Basically building car doors, and that's where I found myself, and that's a picture of the exact spot I used to work. I actually found it on my cell phone when I left Nissan, and I was working in this tiny 20-ish square foot area on the production line building car doors, doing the same mundane task over and over and over again. And I basically,
I've got AI robots doing that job now, John.
they probably have. I mean, there was a lot of robots there even before I left in 2006. So I'm guessing the technologies came a long way. Yeah, you can only imagine. And that's the 2 up, 2 down semi that I used to live in. Now I remember the time I was living in that semi on a housing estate in Sunderland. I had no money and I was working long hours. But one thing I did have was a lot of ambition. And this is why I started my first online business way back in 2001. So fast forward 3 years to 2004, and that's when I became hooked on making money online, when I made a whopping $12 on eBay. I mean, you could practically retire on it, right? Well, obviously not really, but the result itself was nothing to write home about. But the experience I gained from this result was life-changing. You know why? Because you never forget your first sale. And then I went on to do lots more on eBay. And basically, I perfected a system selling digital products on eBay. So when I was selling just PDF ebooks and things like that for about $1 to $2, and I was making about $100 or $150 per day. Now, the big breakthrough came when I decided to teach what I was doing. And this is maybe an aha moment for you, because if you learn how to do something online, get results, drive traffic, build a list, get sales of something, whatever it is, automate a process, you'll usually make more money teaching what you've learned. Okay, and that's what I did.
Comment from Jared there saying he bought Power Seller Challenge.
Yeah.
That was one of your products, wasn't it? One of your main products that you
back in the day, yeah.
From doing that on eBay or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, basically, back in those days, if you sold, I think it was over 100 items a month for 90 days, you became a power seller. And the easiest way to do it was to sell cheap PDF ebooks for about $1. So I created the 90-day power seller challenge, and I said, look, I'll show you how to become a power seller in 90 days. Follow my system. And I charged $97 for that. And I was selling, most days 5 to 10 of those a day. So again, I learned the system, and then I made even more money teaching what I learned. And that's it. I was free. I became successful enough to quit my job at the Nissan car plant in June 2006. June the 3rd, 2006, 12 p.m. was the day I walked out and I was done. So if you haven't had that experience yet, I want to give you that experience, because once you have that experience, everything changes. When you experience that I'm free feeling, and I'm going to be bold and assume that a lot of you have never felt that way when it comes to making money online in your life. But let me tell you, when you experience it, it's like flipping a light switch. Okay? Where there was dark, there's now light, and now you know that you can succeed. That first time when I made that $12, I thought, hold on, something worked. Something, lit that spark. And like I said, you never ever forget your first sale. If you've made any sales online, actually, Randy, can you remember your first sale? What was it? Can you remember?
Yes, my first sale was it was one of those list things where you advertised 2 safe lists and people paid and you made money, and it was like a pyramid type scheme or what have you. I made $50. I was
Wow.
thrilled a bit because it proved that you could make money on the internet.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Even if you make $1, if you make $1 online and you do something, it might even cost you $10 to make that dollar, but it lights that spark in you. You think, hold on, something just worked. Something I did worked, and that's the most important thing. Now, what we're going to
I remember more is Magic Auction Words,
yes,
where you sort of give me some coaching and what have you. We'll go into that later, but it was the $7 script. I made something like $600, but what was more important was I got 200 buyers, and I got an actual buyer mailing list, and it was the money I made the following week when it was just like sending out recommendations
yeah.
for the products. And I started to make affiliate commissions, and that's what I tend to remember more. I can even remember it was like a little conservatory out the back of an old house that I had years ago, where I'd sit and I was shivering away in the conservatory. That was the only space in the house to set up the computer and everything. But then starting to see those affiliate sales come in from my buyers list, that's what really motivated me to sort of really properly try and listen to you more. If you remember those days.
I think when you realise that when you get some buyers on your list and you realise that if I spend 15 minutes writing this email, put it into my autoresponder and hit send, I can make money. And that's it. It still blows me away to this day that we can write something, hit send, and sales start coming in. I remember when this first started happening, and it's usually when you get to about 100 leads, and it depends on the quality of the lead. We're talking buyers usually, and that's what we'll go into more detail. But when you've got 50 or 100 leads on your list, you can write an email and pretty much guarantee making money every single time. But then when you get to 500 or 1,000 or 5,000, that's when you start to, sometimes you can write an email that generates thousands of dollars from just writing one email. And obviously, you learn the process and you just build on it and build on it and build on it. And I've been building on it for 20 years. And, I've managed to build a list of over 100,000 leads and 15,000 affiliates, which again, we'll go into more detail about it later on. But, it's like a single snowflake that triggers the avalanche. So I went from the $12 product sale that I made to a 6-figure earner just a few years later. And then shortly after that, because once things get going, they really get going, as I said, I made my first million online, and that's actually on JVZoo. Weirdly, I was actually on a boarding vacation at the time, and I logged into my JVZoo account. I was using JVZoo a lot back then. I think we're going back about 10 years. And I logged in, I went, hold on, that's $1 million. And I realized, so the top one is what I'd earned as a vendor, and the bottom figure, the 435, is what I earned as an affiliate. I went, wow, I've earned $1 million, and then it sort of hit me. I'm on vacation, Sales are coming in on a daily basis, and I just crossed $1 million on JVZoo. But fast forward a decade or so, like I say, that was about 10 years ago, and I've since sold more than $10 million worth of information products online. Now, I do most of my business on ClickBank now, and you can see I've been awarded ClickBank Platinum status for the last 6 years running, with my 2025 award. Actually, it's there on the right of that screen. It's just came in. I got the email. It literally arrived just a few days ago. Now you can see on those awards, there's 6 there, and then there's 2 in front, because back in the early days, they just sent you a certificate. And I think one of them's dated 2012 and one of them's dated 2014. So 8 times in total, but 6 years in a row. And I've already qualified for next year. I'm already hitting those amounts because we've had some really big growth. So yeah, that's the sort of things you can do. But also, I just want to show you this one as well. These are commissions I earn from just one of the products I promote as an affiliate. That literally is a mortgage payment every month. This is for promoting Aweber. I've actually been promoting Aweber for almost 20 years. You know, if you use something, no matter what it is, and you're going to tell people about it, if you can, use an affiliate link. And that's the payment that's due this month, $2,363. And it's still running this month, because things are ramping up. Now, you can see most months we're talking $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 every single month from just one of the programs I promote. So can you see what happens? It's not just about creating and launching your own offer, which we're going to focus on. It's not just about that. It's about what creating your own offers brings. As Randy said, you know, once you build that buyer list, you can write an email and hit send, and he never forgets that. But it's not just about the money you make from your sales. It's the money you make from your buyers. It's the money you make from sending people to different offers. And this is just like I say, one example. There's actually there's a hosting company I recommend as well, where I've done about $80,000 in sales. And there's tons of other programs. But this one, now the reason this one does so well is because Aweber is a recurring subscription. And if I tell people to use Aweber, once you start building a list, they're not going to cancel it. So that's the reason it does so well. Now, I've tried it all. And I tell you this not to brag, but I've tried it all. But nothing beats selling your own products. Nothing. Okay? It's a springboard that's allowed me to build multiple 6- and 7-figure business. But until now, creating your own product could take weeks or even months. In fact, sometimes we've had students where it's took them over a year. Okay? Now, this is the old way, the way that we used to teach. And it did work, but it was very hard. You had to pick the right niche, pick the right thing to teach, decide on a name for your product, outline the product, create the product, write the sales page copy, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture, okay? And then you're either stuck with tech problems, or you're taking a ton of time and resources creating the product, or having a hard time selling it. And it feels like no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it all to work. And before you know it, weeks and even months have gone by, and you still don't have a single sale to show for all your blood, sweat, and tears. So this becomes a very real threat to you achieving your goals and making your dreams a reality. But thanks to breakthrough new AI technology, there's a new way to create and sell your product in a fraction of the time. Now, this new way works no matter what you've tried before, no matter what experience you have with creating and selling online, whether you have a big or small email list or even no email list at all, and regardless if you have an audience on social media or not. Now, the big reason that this new way works so fast is because you're not trying to do it the traditional way. Instead, with the new way, AI does all of the heavy lifting for you. Now, here's how it works. You answer a few simple questions about your business, niche, or idea. Then you sit back and watch as AI does 90% of the work for you. mapping out your entire product and funnel in just a few clicks. Then you spend a few minutes adding your personal touch, approving your product, and making final edits. And we're going to show you exactly how to do this. Now, the fact is, creating your own product has never been faster or easier. Now, does this mean you can push a button and money magically rains from the sky or comes out of your laptop? No, of course not. But what it will do is eliminate that dreaded blank page syndrome. And it'll help you go from idea to income in record time. Now, I've been helping people create and launch their own products since 2004, and I've never been this excited about what's in store for digital creators. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking AI is just a gimmick, or you might be thinking, won't the content suck? Or everything ChatGPT spits out sounds like it was written by a robot. Or does this mean I have to become an expert in AI now? Well, of course not. Because AI, Ronnie, I'm sure you will agree, AI has changed so much in recent months that the content, it just doesn't look like, back in, what's that word you always say? In the realms of,
It used to always, every article always started with, in the realm of online marketing, in the realm of affiliate marketing, in the realm of building. And it was like, oh my goodness, that's AI, obviously.
Yeah.
And yet now you can get an article created and you wouldn't even know that a human hadn't written it. But yeah, the speed thing though, you just reminded me there, John. Back when I said about magic auction words, I created that, I got a list, and then I was making money mailing to my list, and you were like, right, come on, follow up with that. Do a full-on copywriting course. And I was like, oh yeah, but John, I've got to do, it's no, I can do it. That's what I do. I'm an expert, but putting it down on paper to teach somebody else it. And it took so much sort of trial and error, writing it out and coming up with, and you pestered and pestered. How's it coming? Are you getting this done? And then I had to create the product, create the pages and all the rest. And if you remember, it took you 6 months of pestering me before I got that product finished and online and sold. And then it became like a major hit for me.
Yeah.
And really added a lot more people to my list, and it was the turning point that made me go full-time online. Sort of 6 months, 8 months after you were full-time online.
Yeah, I remember.
Guidance, yeah.
So even though, but even though it took you 6 months, you'd still do it again. If someone said to you today, it'll take you 6 months from today, you would still do it, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would, but I don't need to.
Yeah, of course. So that leads me perfectly to my next slide. What if AI could write you an entire 20,000 word ebook at the press of a button? Would you be interested in giving that a try? Or what if it could write your entire sales page in the style of an A-list copywriter without the $10,000 price tag? What if it could create a lead magnet that you can give away to get subscribers and even nurture your leads until they're ready to buy? What if it could create videos, podcasts, email campaigns, and even social media content, all without you barely lifting a finger? Then once all of this stuff is built, what if the AI could even find you the perfect domain name for your business while you sit back and watch? And finally, what if it did all that? Built your value stack, created your bonuses, mapped out your upsells, and got everything set up and ready for you to profit from almost immediately. Now, the jaw-dropping technology I'm about to share with you creates ebooks, free reports, opt-in pages, sales pages, email sequences, bonuses, upsells, ads, graphics, video scripts, podcasts, news articles, social media posts, and virtually anything else you could possibly want or need to start making sales. You simply prompt our AI system with details of what you want, and it magically is created for you in minutes. Now, I could go on and on and on about how this is the ultimate shortcut to creating your product and how it will create every part of your online business from the ground up. But how about, well, I say I just show you. How about Randy just shows you instead? So would you like to see a live demonstration of this new technology in action? We're going to show you it right now. No pressure, Randy, but I want you guys to be with us. Type demo in the chat, and yeah, let's do this.
Just there's lots coming in. Just before, well, you can look at those names, John. I just wanted to comment there. Another thing when I was reading through what you were just saying there, writing your sales copy. I mean, obviously that's one of the things I used to do for money, and it literally. I remember one time being pulled up on stage at an event we were at when somebody had found a sales page I'd written and said, "Oh, stand up, you know, we want to look at your sales page because it's brilliant." And it was a sales page that took me 2.5 weeks to write. Everybody loved it. It got me a lot of work as a copywriter, and I was charging $2,500 to $3,000 a sales page in those days, but 2.5 weeks. And yet, in the training in the members area, I now can create a better sales page with AI technology, and it's done over, is it a couple of videos, one video? I can't even remember now, but it's like 17 minutes or something. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yes, let's
so yeah,
those comments.
So I'm just the chat has exploded. We've got Wayne, we've got Philomena, Martin, and Jamie. Just this demo. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Randy, who's going to do this. So there's no pressure on Randy. So Randy, over to you.
And I think you're looking at my screen.
We are. Can I just
Cool.
see if there's any more questions before you start, Randy? You can get logged in. Demo, that was from the last time. Okay, hold on. Someone typed, where is the chat? How does that work? I'm guessing Chris means, how do I see it? I'm hoping you found it, Chris. Duarte saying, sounds like great value. Do you need sales and marketing skills? I'm going to promote your offer. We're going to show you how to put the offer together. So you'll learn it as you go. Demo. So Mary, Duarte, Jason, Tommy, Trisha, Cindy, Robert. I'm so Mary said, I'm so excited to see this. I fell off the cliff. Larry, Howard, James. Okay. Right. So no pressure, Randy. Live demo. I'll just hand it over to you and let you take it away.
Yeah, I would say if you can keep an eye on the chat window now, I've got to minimize it so I can see me on screen. So yes, here we are. I'm just going to mute for 1 second while I cut.
I did exactly the same.
Don't need to hear that.
I did exactly the same.
Yeah. So this is just one of the apps or GPTs or AI tools that you get access to. But John likes this one. It's quite impressive. So from here, there's some stuff I've already done in there, but let's just go. Oh, one thing John hasn't mentioned is you do need an OpenAI account, and that's a prepaid account these days. You need to put $10 on it. That money's going to last you for ages. I use AI heavily. I use my own apps heavily. In the last 3 months, I've spent, what was it, John? $3?
$3. Yeah, I think the
other day.
Spent $1.22 when you were heavily using it.
Yeah. You know, which it's just come down in cost so much, and that will probably continue to happen now that DeepSeek's come on the scene and it's even cheaper than ChatGPT is. But anyway, once we've got our OpenAI key in here, this will all connect to OpenAI, and we can use the built-in prompting stuff. So you don't have to learn everything I've had to learn. And you wanted to show one actually live, not just the screenshots, John. So here we go. I'm going to call this funnel name Affiliate Automation, because the other comment was we did one on the keto diet previously. I did one on dog training that got a bit jovial, with the 2 hours that we have. So we'll stick with marketing that people tend to favour. Now on here, we then move across, so we've got a name for it, a category. You can add as many categories as you want. So if you're in an obscure niche, you can create a product in that niche and make it in that category. Chapters, you can go here anywhere, you know, from like 3 chapters right the way, because pointless having a book with 1 chapter. You can go right up to 20 chapters. But for the sake of a live demo, normally if I'm creating a decent product, I'll go 10 chapters, 5 to 10 for a lead magnet, 10 plus for a full-on product. And if it's a full-on product, you can go as high as 2,000 words per chapter. But for the sake of a live demo, I'm going to go 650. So it's going to keep it short chapters and only 5 chapters. So it's not going to be a comprehensive product, but it'll work quicker. Language, as you can see, there's a choice of languages, just in case you're in a really obscure niche in a language that's not English. We've got you covered. And then an idea for a funnel. I'm just going to paste this one in because I thought it was a good one in terms of something you taught many years ago, John, was don't just do affiliate marketing for beginners, but I was, you know, it's a specific aspect of affiliate marketing may well be of more interest to people. So mastering the art of automation in your affiliate marketing business might be more popular than just a general affiliate marketing guide. Any thoughts on that, John?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Target audience, you can put everyone, or you can go beginner affiliate marketers, and then the writing tone. Now, we're all different. We all have our different styles and tones and what have you. Some of the training John showed you earlier, you might have seen that there's one that shows you how to create your own AI agent in your voice, to write and talk and sound like you type of thing. So what we've got here, we've got a selection. So depending on how you would normally write, we want you to feel comfortable with the work you're putting out. And again, depending on your niche, it might be something that's more suited to a conversational style or an educational style. It might be something you're really enthusiastic about and you want to come across that way, or friendly, or light-hearted, which was, I think it was light-hearted I did on the 2 hours, and it was hilarious. I love reading through that. Optimistic, persuasive, professional. I usually go for informative because my style tends to be informative, if a little casual, with a few bits of humour thrown in. So by going for informative, it means it's nice and easy for me to tweak and adapt if I want to make it really sound like me. So you do all your selections in here. So we've got 5 chapters, 650 words per chapter, English language. The topic is going to be mastering the art of automation in your affiliate marketing business, targeting beginner affiliate marketers in an informative tone. And then we have to do this, John. Quick. On the green next button. And it says, okay, here's some title suggestions. What do you fancy? And you can go through. Now, again, if you don't like any, just scrap them and say, nah, I want something completely different. Affiliate marketing made easy peasy for me and you. Yeah, whatever you wanted to do, just edit along. The AI works with you while you edit and what have you. Although I do like the first one at the top, Mastering Automation, Beginner's Guide to Streamlining Your Affiliate Marketing Success. We'll click next again. Really hard that, John. Twice I had to click the button. Now, again, on a full-on, if you were creating something, you would probably, as I said, have 10 chapters here, possibly more. For the sake of this, we're doing 5. So it's going through Chapter 1, suggested, again, all fully editable. Understanding affiliate marketing. This chapter introduces the fundamentals of affiliate marketing, key concepts, terminology, and the various players involved in the ecosystem. Chapter 2, the importance of automation, explores the benefits of automation, affiliate marketing, etc. Then tools and technologies, setting up your automated workflow, measuring success and making adjustments. So to me, this would possibly make a good little freebie. You know, with those sort of topics, it's topics that people want to know about, the importance of automation and what tool technologies to use, how to set up their automated workflow, and you know, how to know if it's being successful or not. So from there, we could say, I don't like any of it, John. Let's change it all, and we just hit the regen button, and that will regenerate all of those to something different. We could go right back and say, no, do you know what? Let me go back, change the title completely. Let's give it a different theme. Or we could just say, no, I've had enough for today. I pushed the button twice, I'm done. Or we can hit that button for the third time. Now it says, right, I'm asking AI to generate chapter 1. Please wait. It's going to go through the chapters. And that's why I only did 5, John, and low words count 650 words instead of 2,000. Because obviously now we're sat staring at a screen, which is why we used screenshots on the previous webinars. But some people were, you know, skeptical. Yeah, screenshot, how do we know that's really what happened? Well, here you go, you can see it live. We're 40% through chapter 3, 60% chapter 4. When it gets to the end of chapter 5, it will continue because it doesn't just create the ebook. This particular app is called AI Funnel Flow.
So, Randy, there's a question from James. He's asking, can you feed the app content, i.e., you know, like a document or something like that? You cover more of that about that later, don't you?
I do cover that in the training with some other bits and bobs. In this particular one, no. You can, as I said, edit every single aspect. So you could put snippets of your content into that description edit for the chapters, but you can't feed it a doc, whereas some other training covers where you can feed docs or PDFs or videos or audios or all sorts of content into AI.
That's basically it. This is the starting point, really, isn't it? This is your starting point for everything you're doing. So this gives you, I mean, I don't know if you've ever worked on a project and you're looking at a blank screen or a blank piece of paper and you don't know where to start. This is your starting point, and it gives you ideas. And then what Randy teaches is not just to you.
We've got other tools as well, where even if you've got not a clue, you can go, well, have you got one word? And if you haven't got one word, we've got a GPT where you can go ask it to give you a clue. You know, do you want to work in a popular niche, or do you want to work in a, you know, this type of niche, that type of niche? And it'll ask you questions and then say, sounds like you'd be suited to this sort of thing. And you can say, well, is that going to be profitable and popular? And it'll go and say, here, look, JVZoo, ClickBank, Warrior Plus. This is how popular this type of product is on these platforms. And you can go, oh, wow, okay, so that's my topic. Then you can go to another app and say, this is my topic, I need ideas. Then you can come here and go, that's my idea. You know, it's so straightforward. And this app, as you can see now, it's going through, it's actually generating sales copy now. I missed what I was doing for talking myself there, but it's going through a funnel.
Yeah, it's creating the funnel. It's creating the funnel and it's doing everything. Now, as Randy just said, you know, when you do research, it actually goes and searches places like ClickBank. This is different, the different apps we use, okay? And Randy does most of the AI training because he's the AI expert, and he shows you how to take this copy, which we're going to show you in a moment when it's ready, hopefully we have no technical issues. But then further in the training with how to make it your own, how to use another AI tool, and we're talking maybe an hour, 90 minutes of work, and you've got your product ready. You know, you've got your product just about ready anyway, as good as you can get it. And how long would that take you 2 years ago? You know, how long did it take to write to create the content. This is happening.
Going back to my story, John, you know, when you badgered me, that was 6 months of you pestering and badgering me to do one book, one PDF. I mean, obviously with a sales page and, you know, the funnel and what have you, but one product, and it was 6 months of you badgering me, and it felt like a lot of work on my part. And it led to 20 plus years career working with my computer, doing what I love and feeling like I don't actually work for a living. But yeah, that was 6 months for one product, from starting to you launching it and promoting it for me.
There we
6
go.
months. And here we are. So this now shows you our, and again, this what you'll see is you've got file, edit, view. It's a what we call a WYSIWYG editor. I'm sure you're familiar with all these. It's yeah, what you sort of similar to what you get on Word doc, on a Google doc or what have you. You can insert images. You could literally insert hyperlinks in here if you wanted to. You could bold text, italicize it, underscore, right through, etc. So you can do whatever you want in here if you so wish. Personally, I don't, because even when I stretch that to make it bigger, I find it quite, you know, limiting having to work in that little box. So what I do is I export and I copy. I don't copy as a PDF. You can, and you can put your header PDF text in there. You can put your footer text in there. You can tell it to start the PDF on page 2 because you want to go back and put some disclaimers in and whatever. But I tend to take a text or a doc file out of here, and then I'll go from there to Google Docs, where I prefer to. That's my personal preference. I prefer to work in Google Docs. I find it easier. So I will copy everything in here. So from here, again, we've got, before I scroll anywhere further here, we can go back. We can completely regenerate it. We can cancel it. We can exit the program. We can save the work. Just click the button, saved it, so now it will be in the manage funnels there. We can come back to it at any point in time. We can export it, as I said, as a PDF, as a text file, or as a doc, and we can download the completed funnel. I'll come back to that in a second. So here's the actual ebook. There's the contents, the understanding, importance of automation, tools and technologies, setting up, etc. This is, I leave it in markdown text because I like this, because in the training I'll show you how to just copy paste that into another tool, and then suddenly it's all nicely formatted with bolded chapter headings and things like your key concept, your affiliate there would be nicely bolded, etc. So it goes through. There's your chapter 1, as I say, 650 words, short chapter. Importance of automation, time saving, increased efficiency, tools. Here we are. Look, this is what I wanted to get to, just to see if it's a decent quality product. Tools, affiliate tracking, email marketing, content creation and management, social media.
Have we lost Randy? Can anyone
Analytics
confirm?
and reporting. Conclusion. So yeah, that does sound like the sort of stuff you need for automating your affiliate marketing. So I'll download the funnel and minimize. It is very similar out of automation and affiliate marketing business, only this one's got 10 chapters. So it goes through similar thing, understanding affiliate marketing basics, power of automation, tools of the trade, crafting your automated sales funnel, creating content that converts, leveraging social media automation, email marketing automation, analyzing and optimizing performance, overcoming common challenges, and future trends in affiliate marketing. And then it gives you a full, complete book ready to edit and tweak as you wish. But when we said download the funnel, what else you get is you get a full email series. You get a full Facebook series of ads. You get a hashtag list of hashtags to include if you're doing SEO articles and things like that. You'll get a lead page. So in other words, it's a page where you'll put in put your name and email in if you wanted to give your book away to build your email list. You'll get sales copy for a sales page to sell the book. You'll get scripts for videos if you wanted to, you know, intro, screen, chapter, understanding affiliate marketing, background music fades in, cut to the host and what have you. Gives you the full rundown, and the host says, at its core, affiliate marketing is performance-based strategy. Here's how it, blah, blah, blah. So you've got everything there to create videos if you've got tools to create videos. You've got social media posts. You've got Twitter posts. Again, it's a full 7-day campaign on social media, on email, on Twitter, on Facebook ads. All of that just from that one. Well, sorry, I say one. What did I do? 3 times did I push the button, John?
3 clicks. You know, you can actually,
clicks.
yeah, you can say click a button 3 times and create a product. And that just sounds so cliche. And but yeah, I mean, yeah, there's still work to be done, and we do show you, but ultimately, this is done in the 3. It's been done in 3 clicks. Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Is it my turn to hand back, or?
It is. I'm just looking for my right box, my window to. There we are, and then I can pull out my what's it and change presenter.
Absolutely brilliant stuff. So now, guys, you can see how this works. So how do you profit from this? Well, we're going to show you how to use AI to identify a profitable niche and product idea. Then we'll show you how to identify a common problem in this niche you're struggling with. Then you'll be shown how to use AI to create and package your solution to this problem. And we'll show you how to use AI to create all of your marketing assets, emails, ads, sales copy, everything. Then you're going to launch your offer to my personal 100,000 plus subscriber audience and 15,000 plus affiliates. So we're going to show you how to do all of this. But first, ask Julius Newman, because Julius is a 17-year ALS sufferer who is fully paralyzed and cannot talk. Again, we talked about this at the start. And he used AI to create and launch his first ever digital product this month using nothing but his eyes. It's absolutely amazing. And his results was $2,309.10 in his first week. And you can see he's talking about that there. Okay, he's talking about it in our Facebook group. Now, if a 17-year ALS sufferer who can't move or speak can do it, then what's stopping you, really? And that's the thing as well. Myself and Randy were so moved by Julius's story and the fact, and so inspired by his story that, you know, didn't you say, Randy? You said, I felt, what was it? I can't remember what you said, something about, I felt guilty that day because you were whinging about something, or there was something, I can't remember. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm like. I'm a grumpy old man. I moan a lot about a lot of things these days. And although I do try to look at the positives in life, you know, some things you just get you down a bit and you have a whinge and a moan about it. And then suddenly, you know, you'll get like Julius sent a thing through and he said, oh, hey, use this if it helps in your campaign or something. And it was a recording. I think you might have it later on, John.
Next slide.
I listened to it. It was like, what the heck? I'm so embarrassed and ashamed of myself for moaning about something so trivial when Julius has fought through, you know, just his situation, and it just really does inspire you. And I know I just don't think I could do what Julius has done. It's totally inspiring. And yeah, it made me think whatever I was whinging about is nothing. And I should be more grateful for everything that I've got in life. So yeah, it's an amazing story, and hopefully we've got it coming up somewhere.
It's actually coming up right now. So this is basically, I'm going to play this, okay? It lasts a couple of minutes, and just be inspired.
Yesterday, as I was preparing my leaderboard email, I started to wonder, what additional value can I give to my affiliates, successful men and women, that they can't get anywhere else? It dawned on me, maybe I tell my story and share what I learned after 17 years of living with my unwanted friend called ALS. A motivational message because life isn't only competition and money. So, here we go. Most of you know that I've been living with ALS for over 17 years now, and I'm completely paralyzed, with a breathing machine and a feeding tube permanently lodged in my stomach. I run a PC with my eyes and I cannot talk. I grew up as a normal kid in a very normal higher middle class family. My dad was a brilliant mechanical engineer, and my mom, with a degree in pharmacology, decided to stay home to take care of her family. A common choice in those days, but a choice I know she regretted. I was born in the UK, and at the age of 8, we moved to Italy. This made my mother very happy because she was born and grew up there. I attended elementary, middle, and high school in Italy. Then, at the age of 18, my dad was transferred to the United States, and of course, we followed him. I went to college in the States and graduated with a degree in engineering and started working in a startup. After a couple of years getting work experience, I went back to school to get an MBA. Again, I was a normal young man, I didn't do drugs, and I didn't drink excessively. There was no sign or indication of the disaster that would strike later in life. After my MBA, I pursued a career in international business, something I've always wanted to do. I've worked in large multinationals and high-tech startups, and I've lived in the United States, Italy, Portugal, France, Switzerland, and Kenya. Some people told me to my face that it's because I lived in so many places that I have ALS, like you can catch a cold or something. This is horse shit. Excuse my French, you don't catch ALS. This bastard disease can hit anyone at any time, mostly when you are at the peak of your career. I clearly remember the diagnosis on a day in December 2007. Have you ever seen the movie The Theory of Everything? There's that scene where the neurologist tells a stunned Stephen Hawking about his ALS diagnosis. A few words, no hope for a cure, and a death sentence delivered without remedy. The neurologist gets up and leaves, abandoning the young Hawking in a large empty room. Well, over 50 years after Hawking's diagnosis, not much has changed in how this kind of news is delivered. When it was my turn, they handed me a pamphlet explaining what ALS is, accompanied by the usual line, "I suggest you get your affairs in order." Imagine being trapped in a prison of glass, powerless as you watch your body and your dreams crumble. Many patients can't handle it and choose assisted suicide. I'll admit, I've considered it myself. But to keep living with ALS, every patient has to find their own motivations, their own reasons to keep going. It could be family, the desire to watch your kids grow up, an unshakable sense of responsibility toward loved ones, an unconditional love for life, or most importantly, the realization that even as a person with severe disabilities, your presence still matters. Finding these reasons is an introspective journey, often lonely and deeply personal, even when you feel the love of those around you. In the end, the motivations you choose will determine whether you want to keep living or not. To live and thrive with ALS, you need to change your mental attitude. You need tenacity, stamina, hard work, a positive outlook, and the support of people you trust. If you apply the same principles to your business, you are well positioned for success. If you feel this is valuable, please pass it on to your audience today before the launch ends. There is no better time to get your audience's attention. Julius Neumann.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
John, I mean, we're exploding in chat.
Yeah.
I just want to, just before you start looking at any of those comments, I mean, yeah, there's just loads coming in, but just to let people know that, yes, the story, it's amazing, and you would probably buy his product because you're just inspired and motivated. I actually want to say that John considers me an AI expert, and Julius, when we discussed this, and it was all typed over support because obviously he can't talk and what have you. when we discussed creating this product and I tried to give him some pointers and everything else, he got so stuck in that every time he did something, he sent it back for me to review. And as I was reviewing the product he created, I actually picked up some new bits that I didn't know. And I learned from his course. So it's not just that the guy has done something and made some money and built a list, but he's actually provided value to the community. The people that bought this product are actually learning from the product that he's created with just his freaking eyes. It just absolutely is awe-inspiring, John. And yeah, the comments, Pierre, who mentioned that he bought the product and knew about it because he's one of our community anyway. He says, if anybody's thinking about or on the fence or what have you, they should literally buy Julius's product, go look for him, buy his product, and then get in on this program because he's amazed at what Julius has done. Wayne, Terence,
Well, Terence, Terence is saying that brought tears to my eyes, and I remember the first time. Basically, Julius had a story on his GV page, about ELS and things like that, and it was like, oh man, how's this guy done it? And Brian's saying there's really no excuse. I think that's the thing as well. Is it's so expounded, and there's so many comments.
Just block capitals, no excuses anymore.
Yeah, no, it's true though, because can you just? I just want everyone to think here. Just keep your head still and just blink, and then think that's all you've got. That's all you've got, and he's created a product. So honestly, it's so inspiring. But at the same time, you think, well, what's your excuse? Because not only is he inspiring, but we're giving you everything you need, the training, the tools. So if you've said to yourself, look, I need to create a product of my own, and you really do, if you want to be truly successful online, this is the time, okay? This is the time. And again, we'd be here all night if we read all the comments, but everyone's moved by his story, and I'm not surprised. And that's why I wanted to include it as well. Because hopefully it's going to give you that little spark, that little kick that you might need. So anyway, would you like to get early access to this proprietary new technology? Yes, we want some more comments. I mean, I know the URL's already been in. It's on the screen. It's been there all the time. But we always ask, did you want access? All right, you might be already in. You might have already made a decision to come in, because I have noticed a few names from people saying that they are in. So obviously, yes, tons and tons of yeses. So this is online success coaching, which you are aware of, especially if you've been following the launch that's been going on. Now, if you don't have a product yet, this program will teach you how to get one fast. Because creating information products is easy and it's basically free, as we've talked about. And you likely already have all of the tools you need right in your computer or even on your phone. But we're going to give you the AI tools that you need as well, okay? Because all you really need is a computer and an internet connection to make this work, okay? So online success coaching is going to take the guesswork out of creating products, from your first simple product all the way up to high ticket courses, memberships, and even coaching programs like this one. Because what happens, the goal of online success coaching is to get you to launch an offer. That's it. Now, in the past, my coaching programs had you building an audience first, had you creating a website, creating Facebook groups, YouTube channels, whatever. And then we sort of said, how can we get people results quicker? Let's not have them do that, because we're going to promote your offer. So basically, all we want you to do is create and launch an offer. That's it. But then when you've done that and you get the experience, then you can take it further. You can create more offers. Then you can create more in-depth courses, and then like I say, high-ticket courses, and even coaching programs like this one. There's quite a few of my students who are now coaches in their own right, because as their experience grew, they're in a position to coach people as well. Now, while you may have seen these big flashy launches by the big names in your niche, what you probably haven't noticed is a lot of the smaller launches. Now, they might not have been a big deal on social media, but they gave people a start and they put them in business and launched them into an entirely new lifestyle. And that's exactly what this new program is about. It shows you how to create an offer that people will line up to pay you for. And basically, we will make sure that you create an offer of value, because remember, we're going to promote it. So if you're thinking right now, how am I going to create something of value? Don't worry, we will show you how. Now, this program is unlike anything that I've ever offered before, because you'll be using AI to build and grow your complete online business. So let's show you what's inside of the Online Success Coaching Program. First of all, we're going to give you the CPL Method Masterclass. So we're going to coach you through each step of launching your business, and there's 3 phases in total. CPL. There's create, prepare, and launch. So that's the 3 phases. Phase 1 is create. That's where Randy, it's mostly Randy, that I'm in there as well with some videos, but it's mostly Randy who shows you how to use AI to create your offer. Then we have prepare, basically where we compile all of our content and put it online, basically create a membership site. That Alex covers a lot of that training, my son Alex, who's involved with the program as well. And then the launch is when you literally schedule a launch with me and we launch your offer. So component 1 is basically the CPL Masterclass, create, prepare, and launch. So in phase 1, we are going to show you how to create your product from choosing a niche to crafting your product and sales materials, all using AI, as you've already seen. And then in the prepare phase, we're going to show you how to get your content online, basically build out your members area, create your sales page, your GAV page, and all of the other pages that put together. And
you even help with that as well, don't you, John?
Yeah, I was just going to say we even provide a template that provides everything. We will go into more about that later, but basically you can import a template and everything is there, and it's just fill in the blanks. We've really tried to make it as easy as we possibly can. And then in phase 3, we show you how to launch your offer. Yes, I'm going to promote it. Randy will probably promote it. I'll promote it to my 100,000 plus subscribers and 15,000 plus GAV partners and let them know about your launch. I'll send them to your GAV page, but also we'll show you how to put a launch together so you can attract affiliates as well. And after the program is over, you'll still have unlimited access to all of the training, so you'll be able to go back over the material as often as you like at your own convenience and basically do it over and over and over again. Now, this isn't a course, it's a coaching program. And that's why you can also tune into our live coaching calls every other week for an entire year. But what we want to do now is show you a live tour of the members area. So would you like to see a live tour of the members area? I want to see some yeses here. So we're going to take you behind the scenes and show you how everything works. Okay.
Yes, Bill, yes,
Yeah.
Vincent, yes, Conrad,
Show me.
bring it.
Yeah, bring it, Pablo, show me. Yeah. Okay, right then. So here we go. Right then. So you should be looking at the inside the members area. This is basically the start here page.
Yep.
Just,
Watch the welcome video before you do anything else.
That's the one. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to play every video. I'm not going to, I'm just going to give you a brief rundown. But basically we've got a welcome video, which if you click that, I'm not going to do it. It's me talking on camera. I'm actually sat here to recording, just telling you how to get how to get the best possible start. I want to make sure that when you come in, you know what to do next. You're not just going to go, oh, what do I have to do? I tell you what you need to do. It's about 2-3 minutes long, if that, and it just gets you off to the best start. And then we've got a Facebook group, which you can join. Now, I'm going to be honest here. This is basically, we had a Facebook group for my old coaching program, Partnership to Success. And what we've done is we've renamed it Partnership to Success / Online Success Coaching, because there's already well over 1,000 people in there. There's already successful marketers in there. The group it's established. It's been around for about 10 years. And it would seem crazy to throw that group away to start a brand new one. So when you come in, you're going to get access to a Facebook group where there's a wealth of knowledge already in there straight away. So there's, you don't have to watch the group grow or anything like that. And then we've got some Q&A, which you can sort of view here. I mean, I'll just quickly click and then I'll come back. It's just that's it. Simple stuff. Now, if I go back, we've also got this Meet the Team page. So there's 4 of us run this program. So there's myself, and if you just click, there's a little bit of blurb about us all. There's me, my son Alex, Randy, and Kev, who helps with support. Okay, so that just gets you started. Now, as I said, excuse me, the training is in 3 phases: create, prepare, and launch. Okay, so I'll give you a quick look at phase 1. Again, there's a video of me just explaining what we're going to cover. And you can see there's 2 modules here, and each one, these are all videos, okay? So for example, in this video, we'll talk about using AI to choose a niche. That's the AI tool we use, one of Randy's apps called Digital Product Architect. And then when you're done, you just mark the video as complete, and you basically just move on to the next one. And you just work your way through the videos. And by the time you get here, your product is almost created. I know it sounds crazy, but by the time you get here, and then we've got module 2, where we talk about using PLR material and offering PLR material, and then we'll show you how to create your documents, all of this, and then literally at this point, your product is 100% ready to go into your members area. And then we go into the prepare phase. This is where most of the videos are done by my son Alex. We'll show you how to get your domain name for your offer with AI. We'll show you how to use OptimizePress, which is the page builder we use. You don't have to use the page builder we use, but we do recommend using OptimizePress because I'll show you in a second what we do. We actually give you a membership template. So you get a template which is already created, everything, sales page, JV page, members area, thank you page, resources, support, everything is created, and you just import it. And then Alex walks you through. I know it looks like there's a lot of videos here, but most of the videos are just a few minutes long. But I'll just quickly show you. I talk about how to monetize your members area. Alex shows you how to do things like color scheme, background images, things like that. Basically, when you've gone through these videos, you will have a beautiful looking members area. Okay, so that's phase 2. Again, I'll just quickly show you how you put your sales copy together. So, we're talking everything here. We're talking creating the members area, the JV page, the thank you page, resources, sales page, everything. When you've gone through these videos, that will be all done. Okay, I'll quickly go to module 4, and that's it. Okay, then you're ready to launch. So this is phase 3. Now, at this moment in time, we've decided to use, first of all, we talk about the perfect launch funnel, which is, there's a lot we go into a lot of detail here about how you should be launching your offer and what you should be doing. I don't want to reveal too much on here, but there's ways where you can literally put something together and have a high ticket back end offers and things like that for doing very little work. But then we show you how to use Warrior Plus. That is our platform of choice for this program. We are going to add JVZoo and probably ClickBank at a later date, but to get the program together and basically we know people get confused when we say pick a network, but what you're doing, Warrior Plus, is absolutely perfect. So we show you how to do that. We show you how to put it on. And this is the most important module. You get your checklist, your launch battle plan, but this one here, you get to schedule your launch with me. And we'll talk a bit more about this later, but when your product's ready, I'm going to promote it to my 100,000 subscribers and my 15,000 plus JVs to let them know about your launch, to get more affiliates promoting. And that's all you need to do. The instructions are on that video. So that's ultimately the program. I know I do. I know. We'll be going. I mean, ultimately, yeah. I'm promoting your offer, okay, as an affiliate to my 15,000 plus JVs. I'm going to show them your JV page, get them to sign up and promote, and my 100,000 plus affiliate subscribers, which includes thousands and thousands and thousands of customers. I promote it. Okay, we'll go into a lot more detail about what that entails later. And also we've got the live training here. we haven't done officially done the first one yet. That's on February the 5th. Obviously after the offer closes, because it is going to go up to 497 on the 2nd of February. And then we've got some resources here. I'll quickly go through. We've got call credits here. This is basically, if you want to have a call with us, you have to purchase call credits, okay? Because we've priced the program so low, you know, you can literally purchase call credits. Now, if you want to have a call with us, I recommend just going for one or maybe three. And I promise you, whatever you need to figure out can be done. But you don't have to do this. This is just optional. You know, support is, we've got live chat and things like that. So that's I'm showing you everything, guys. I want to. That's the call credits. But what we've also got is the launch schedule. Now, this is pretty.
Yeah, you should have gone slower on the actual snippets from people that have had call credits on that page.
Maybe I should have. Yeah. Well, I can put it back. Yeah, you're right. The testimonials. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, Randy. A lot of people have had a lot of help over the years. Anyway. So what else I want to show you is the launch schedule. Now, this is my calendar. If I go back a month, see right now, it's my own promotion, this program. But if I just go back, you know, these are my students. For example, Chris, Raj, Asif, Dawud. So that's 4 students I promoted in December. Dave and Dan, Michael Cheney, Chad Nicely. You know, these are students who've gone through my training, created offers, and then I promoted them, okay? So you can see here, okay? You can come into the calendar and you can see, you can go all the way back and see what's been going on. Also, we've got some bonuses now. Oh, actually, hold on. There's resources. Well, no, this one, what John uses. It's just a list of everything I use. You know, just whatever it may be. Everything I use online to run my business, okay? What else have we got? The bonuses, right? These are not advertised. These are not advertised anywhere. These bonuses. So PLR Monster is a 997 offer. It's 50 complete PLR products. Now you could use these PLR products to actually then use AI to create something even more unique. These, I think what it was, Dave and Dan spent $1,000 on each one. So there is literally $50,000 worth of material here, because they appear to get them outsourced and written and things like that. They've let me give you this for $997, and you sign up for free, and you've got those there. JV Notify Pro by Mike Mers is $47 per month. This is where you can announce your launch. You get a free VIP account, and I need to be quick. I've just realised I'm probably showing you how to get access there. I Am Gateway is from my son Alex. It's his first sort of training program. It's about starting out online. He hasn't launched it yet, and he said, "Look, shall I just put it in the members area in case anyone wants to see it?" So this is basically Alex talking about different aspects of online marketing, and you know, just things like, you know, outsourcing customer support, things like that. Then we've got Rapid Digital Assets, which is my best-selling book in digital format, plus all of the bonuses, coaching. Basically, all of this is. This here is related to product creation, so it fits in very, very nicely. I think the last bonus, where are we? There's rapid product creation, which is again is about product creation, and some bonus videos here as well, which is, you know, generating product ideas. You can see mind mapping, writing your sales page, etc. So we've got a lot in there. And we've got more to go in. We've got a lot more. We're going to put traffic. Remember, this is just launched. We're going to put traffic training in. There's tons of more material. What to do after your launch. You know, we've got a lot of stuff that we've taken from my older programs that we're going to bring up to date. So that's just the beginning. But you can see that everything's there that you need to get your offer launched, which is the most important thing. I want you to create and launch an offer. If you can create and launch an offer, I've done my job, because once you create and launch an offer, everything changes. I promise you, everything changes, and you realize the importance of doing this. Okay, so let's talk about the other elements of the program. Obviously, you've seen inside the members area and you know how everything works, but let's see what else you are going to get. So as I said earlier, you get access to a full year of live coaching calls as well. Now, we call these deep dive calls where you basically get on a call with myself, my in-house team, and other online success coaching members. Now, most of the time it's myself and Randy, but we do bring other guests in from time to time. So you can ask questions and get live personal support all year. And what we do is we show you what's working now in our business and take you behind the scenes of what we're doing. And usually we might be, we could be discussing a launch that's going on from one of our members, or a lot of the times it's Randy having another AI breakthrough, showing us what he's discovered, or a new app he's wrote or created. Usually that's the sort of direction it takes. Now, the sole focus of these live sessions is to ensure that you're taking the action necessary to achieve the results you want. Obviously, as well, it keeps you moving forward.
We also include things like in the Facebook group, people will ask questions. We had one just the other day, want to know something about prompting, and it was like, that's a fantastic question. We're going to cover that on one of the live calls. So it gives us the opportunity to get feedback from yourselves and what do you need to know? What else can we teach you or show you that's going to make life easier using AI? And then we can incorporate that into these live calls so that I can do a bit of a presentation to try and help everybody from one person's question.
Yeah.
So with that sort of help, it's going to help you to get some results like these people, where these again are comments in the Facebook group where people have helped, asked questions, got help from each other. It's a very active group, and as you can see, some people found the calls very useful.
Yeah, I mean, no, just so you guys know as well, a lot of these are from our older program, Partnership to Success, which is now closed. We'll briefly mention that later, but you can see that just coming on the calls helps you move forward. And what we found is our more successful members are the members who turn up for the calls. We're talking an hour every other week. So we do encourage you to try and turn up for these. Sometimes it's a question posed by another member, as Randy's just said, that unlocks the door to your next growth phase, because it can give us an idea to create some more content which takes you forward, which is what it's all about. Now, these calls can be incredibly valuable and they will keep you unstuck and moving forward, and you're going to get access to these calls every other week for an entire year. That's around 24 calls in total. And don't worry if you can't make it, because we're going to record all of them and make them available on demand whenever you want them. And we, like you say, we cover so much on these calls that you'll want to go back and watch them again anyway. Now, the third thing you get is Randy's Essential AI apps. Actually, Randy, maybe it's better if you explain what you get with your apps.
Yes, access to my essential apps, which is every app that is essential to everything we want you to do, so that you can literally build and launch your product from ground up. Obviously, we showed you a demo of one of the apps, but there are others. Some are so simple and quick, the idea generators. Just again, as John said, helping you get unstuck all the way through. You're going to be able to create ebooks, lead magnets. You're going to be able to do your sales pages and sales copy, improve sales copy, write email sequences, ads for Facebook or social media content, whether you want to call it Twitter or X, whatever. You do all this all at the push of a button, and all you need to do is just prompt the AI tool. And by that, don't be frightened. Prompting it just means tell it what you want. Just tell it, I want a series of Facebook adverts. I want a series of emails or whatever. And just click the button, maybe give it a URL and say, here's the page I want to promote. Can you write me something for this as an advert, as an email, whatever you. Click the button, it's magically created in minutes, and it works for any market, any niche, any topic. As simple as that. They're designed to make life easy so that you don't have to become an AI expert. You're going to look like one and you're going to start to feel like one. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think a lot of people, I think once you get started with the AI, this is the better way to explain it. Once you get started with the AI, you think, hold on, this is quite good. Because I'll be honest, I was a late bloomer to AI. It was Randy kept saying, "Look, John, you need to check out this out. You need to check this out," and that's sort of how this came about. Because Randy said we can cover every part of product creation now with AI. And that's because Randy has been deep in the trenches, developing, testing, and using his own suite of powerful apps for the last 2 years. And you're going to get access to all of the essential apps that can help you create every part of your online business in a fraction of the time. And you'll have unrestricted access to all of the apps that you need to help you create and sell your product in record time. And that means updates as well, plus full training and support from Randy every step of the way. And not only does Randy show you how to use them in the members area, he's also got separate training for each app as well that goes into more detail. Now, this automation will save you thousands in hard costs alone. Plus, you'll get the updates and early access to any new essential apps that Randy develops in the future. You also get your done for you funnel templates. Okay, now these are plug and play templates for every single page in your funnel. It includes a landing page, a thank you page, a sales page, members area, pre-launch pages, upsell page, downsell page, JV page, everything. In fact, the members area tour that we did was built on the template that we are giving you. We've got our own template. So when we build a new site, every page is already there. And there's no coding or design skills required. Just fill in the blanks about your offer and you're ready to start selling. And we show you how to edit each page. Now, editing the templates does require OptimizePress, which is the page builder we use. And it does cost $97 a year. But they can easily be replicated in ClickFunnels, Go High Level, System.io, etc. However, it is easier if you use OptimizePress because you can just import them and you are ready to go. Now, who wants a sneak peek at these templates? Do you want us to show you these templates so you can see exactly what you're getting and you can see how easy it is to populate? Okay, let's have a look. Yes, show me, Bill. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Wayne's saying he always struggles on the putting a page together.
Yeah.
And yeah, Roger. Yeah, I agree with Roger. My pages always look awful, and John's going to be the first to say, yeah, we don't let Randy near building pages.
We actually don't. But yeah, so this is just an example here. You can see that's where you will put your sales video. And again, you know, yes, it's sort of grey on the template, but when Alex builds it out in front of you, you see him do it. He puts color in, he shows you how to change backgrounds, buttons, everything. Okay, and by the time you're done, your page looks great. So that's the sales template there. And then we've got your JV template, so you can see how you just fill in the blanks, add your funnel, etc. Your bump offers, your one-time offers and things like that. Your download section of your members area, your home page of your members area. Can you see how you've got your menu items, your downloads, upgrades, support, logout, etc. Your front-end product. So whatever it is you're creating, be it a video course or a PDF ebook. We even include the 404 page if someone goes to the wrong site, and obviously your login page. You get everything, every single part. And again, we show you how to edit every single page. We show you how to create new pages, how to take sections from one page and add it to another. Everything you need to know about designing your site is covered in Alex's videos. And this will save you hours of time and thousands in designer fees. And best of all, there are no sensitive designer feelings to worry about hurting. Now, those of you who've hired graphic designers in the past will know exactly what I'm talking about. So all of the roadblocks are destroyed. When it comes to product creation, you don't have to worry about picking the right niche or picking the right thing to teach or deciding on a name for your product or outlining the product, creating the product, writing the sales page copy or building the sales funnel, or even integrating tech platforms, payment processes and email marketing, because AI and our training and our materials can cover all of this for you. Now, if the live coaching calls weren't enough, what about unlimited one-on-one support? Now, we spend over $10,000 a month on a team of experts in sales, marketing, copywriting and design. And when you work with us, you get unlimited access to that team via email and live chat. And this allows you to get one-on-one help and feedback on your work in real time. So if you get stuck or have a question, just send us a message, because we're here to help you succeed. And we respond to all support tickets within 24 hours, Monday to Friday. But you'll usually get a reply much quicker, usually within minutes, if you use our live chat feature, because we have that in there as well. And Kev, who runs the support desk, he's our support manager. He's a workaholic. He tends to go in at weekends, and he said to me, I said, why do you keep going in at weekends, Kev? He says, well, people are going to have to wait till Monday. Plus, I'd like to keep on top of the tickets. So he gets an alert on his phone when there's a new ticket. You'll find out if when you're submitting tickets. Kev is what we call the gatekeeper, and then he'll pass it on to Randy or me or Alex, depending on what the ticket's about. But we take great pride in the support that we offer. And this support isn't just for the next 30, 60, or even 90 days. We'll support you for years if that's what it takes. And, this all sounds amazing, John, you might be saying, but how much is this going to cost? Well, what's a profitable online business really worth to you? A business where you're in control of your traffic. A business where you're in control of your sales. A thriving business that's growing. What's that worth to you? Because this is not just a course. This is an immersive, hands-on coaching program that will result in a complete working business when we're done. A business where you can turn a few hours of work into a long-term revenue stream, or where there's no limit on your profit potential, and where you can work whenever you want, from wherever you want. And every new product you create grows your revenue and your freedom. Now, I put work in quotation marks because with our AI tools to help, it really won't feel like work. Now, how much is it for you to get started with online success coaching? Well, when you consider that since 2008, I've coached over 2,500 people through my manual product creation process, and those students have now done over $23 million in sales online, which is an average of $9,200. I think a price tag of $9,200, admittedly out of reach for many people, would certainly be fair. And remember, that figure is just an average. Hundreds of my students have done a lot more than that. Now, if I was teaching this in a live seminar room, it would be $5,000, which is my going rate for a single day of in-person consulting that goes into as much detail as we do inside online success coaching. So in the past, 1995 is what my old Partnership to Success coaching program sold for, and we sold thousands of copies, and that didn't include any access to any of these AI shortcuts.
That, John, was only after you reduced the price, because when we first sold Partnership, it was $5,000, and you only brought the price down because of the success of the students who paid $5,000. If you remember, we had the whole conversation where you said, hey, look at this. Our Partnership to Success students are now all over my leaderboards. They're actually making sales of my other products, and you wanted more people to be making more sales of your other products, and thought, well, if I can get more people successful, I'm going to get more successful affiliates myself. So you reduced the price down to the 1995.
Yeah, I mean, it's win-win. And it's the same with this program as well. I mean, the price is crazy. And if anyone's thinking, well, what's the catch? There is no catch. I mean, ultimately, you might invest in some higher ticket stuff with us in the future. You might want to work truly one-on-one. You might want to launch an offer with us. But ultimately, you'll probably be promoting this very program on the back end of your launch, which brings in more customers and everybody wins. It's a true win-win situation. So, obviously, you're not going to pay $9,200, and you're not even going to pay $5,000 or even $1,995, which is what the last program sold for. Although it would be a totally fine deal at that price, we know it would. But your investment to get started today can be as little as $79. I almost can't believe I'm saying that. That's it. And then 3 more monthly installments of the same. Or if you already know that you're going to go all in, you can take care of this all at once for just $297 and save some more. So obviously you know where to go, onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go. So here is what you are getting. You're getting the CPL, Create, Prepare and Launch Method Masterclass. You're getting the full year of live coaching calls. You're getting Randy's Essential AI apps, the done for you funnel templates and unlimited one-on-one support. And it's also backed by a 14-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. And when you act today, you're also going to get the following special bonuses for free. Now, I want you to pay particular attention to this bonus because this is what blows everything else out of the water. It's a done for you launch traffic accelerator, okay? Basically, you let our team of experts work with you one-on-one to get your offer put together, okay? Now, once it's ready, I will personally promote your offer to my 100,000 plus subscriber list. And I will also email my 15,000 plus JV partners to help them recruit affiliates for your launch. So I'm going to send at least 3 broadcast emails promoting your launch and also send an email to my JV partners to tell them about your launch. Basically send them to your JV page so they will promote your offer. And your offer will even be added to the launch calendar inside the private members area so other students can sign up to promote. And we're going to show you some results here. And I'm not going to go crazy, but these are just some of the results I've had promoting my students' launches. This is what you've got to understand here. I usually end up at the top of my students' leaderboards. And even if I don't, it's actually a good thing because it means someone who can get even better results than me or drive more traffic than me or get more sales than me has actually, beat me in the competition. But that's just some of the results you can see there. And we've got some more there. You can see you can see sometimes I team up with Dave Nicholson, another highly successful marketer online. And these are results we are bringing for our students. And these are the results we can bring for you. Okay, there's Randy on the leaderboards as well. Randy promotes as well. Although Randy doesn't have to commit, he tends to promote nearly every single launch. I commit to promoting your launch. Once it's locked into the launch calendar, you're guaranteed a promotion from me. So there's more, and again, you can see the results. You just have to get the offer put together and schedule that launch with us. Now, this alone could be worth at least 10 times the price of enrollment, especially at the current price. It's absolutely crazy. You are also going to get our exclusive launch bonus too, which is our $1 million launch swipe file. Basically, we are documenting every step of this launch for charter members to learn from a model. So when you come in as a charter member, you're going to get our entire swipe file plus a step-by-step breakdown of exactly what we did and why. We'll be probably covering this on a few of our live sessions. You'll get every single email, sales page and video that we use so you can take, tweak and use some of them for your own offers. You might get some aha moments as you go through this for your own launch. Also, you're going to get exclusive access to our members only Facebook group. This is a hidden Facebook group where you basically need to be in the members area to see it. And this was our All Partnership to Success group. Okay, this was basically a group we created over 10 years ago. And although we've closed Partnership to Success down, we didn't want to throw away the group, so we merged the groups together. So it's now called Partnership to Success and Online Success Coaching. And the beauty of this is, because it's over 10 years old, there's a wealth of information in here, but also you can connect with other marketers who are successful in their own right. Okay, it's very, very important you understand that because there's people who have gone through my older programs who are now 6-figure, 7-figure, even 8-figure marketers in there. And you can basically get testimonials, or you can get ideas for launches or volunteers for beta testing, as you can see Eric's asking for there. There's many, many different things you can do. There's Jane Christie announcing her launch. There's Taslim. She was announcing, I think that was her very, very first launch, which I remember did very, very well. And you can see the comments that's getting received. You can ask questions. there was an example of Taslim who was, you know, she wanted help with a product name. You can find business partners. People have partnered up from our Facebook group, which has been fantastic to see. And there's actually Randy in the group there talking about one of his launches that was going on. So you're going to get access to the private members only Facebook group where you can connect with other entrepreneurs inside our private members only group. And we, like I say, we had partners doing 10,000, 100,000 and more each and every month. You can ask questions, find GAB partners, get feedback and accountability, and be part of a thriving community that learns and grows together. So you might be thinking, is this worth the investment? Well, just think about what this is getting offered for right now. $297. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We could charge 10 times the price and we would still be undervaluing this. I seriously believe that. Okay, as long as you go through the training, this is easily worth 10 times more. But if all this did was help you create one product and make your first sale online and prove to yourself that you can do it, would it be worth it? Or if all this did was give you access to a team of coaches with 45 plus years experience and over 30 million in sales combined, would it be worth it? Or what if this finally made your business super profitable? Would it be worth it then? In fact, the AI tools and automation alone is going to save you thousands. Now others have paid me $10,000 or more to help them grow their business. But work with my team, provide feedback and a testimonial, and I will dramatically lower the price, as I've said. That's because I want your case study for the program. So if you agree to share with me the sales results that you get from implementing the system that I teach you, then I'll promote you and your offer on an evergreen basis as a reward for completion. You see, I want to collect a dozen or so case studies from charter members. And that way, when I sell the OSC program at a higher price in the future, it will be a total no-brainer based on the results it produces for students. Basically you. Okay, so our final Big Daddy launch bonus is an evergreen promotion. Sign up today through this exclusive charter offer and use our coaching and tools to build your business in record time. Then send me a testimonial and proof of your sales results. And how fun is that going to be? Then let me document your success in a case study and I'll promote you and your offer on an evergreen basis. Basically, your offer will be permanently promoted. As I promote this program and take this program forward, I'll be using case studies, which means I talk about you and your offer, which gets you traffic. Now, this has the potential to generate ongoing sales and profit for you for months or even years to come. So you're also going to get this last minute bonus that we have literally just added. This is Randy's keto diet case study. Now, this came about because Randy did some live training last year where he said, I've got this new AI app, John. Tell me a niche, a niche, whatever, you know, whatever you call it. And I said, how about the keto diet? And he literally created the product in front of us.
Yeah, I was like, I know nothing about the keto diet.
Yeah.
Luckily, John did. Actually, two of the tools that you will get access to we used for this. One was just literally, okay, I know nothing about keto, so let's put that in the idea generator. And it went, yeah, here you go. And I'm going to spoil everything here, but
We've got screenshots. Yeah.
I didn't realize you caught me off guard there. It gives you, the idea generator gives you 5 complete product ideas based on that topic. And those product ideas are a whole package that you can put together. So it's not just create an ebook and sell it. It's create a whole package so that it's really high value idea. Then we said, great, wouldn't it be brilliant if we could get a software that could create that whole package?
Which we've already seen.
That's when it came up with the funnel flow, where it created the ebook and all the extras that go with it. So you get a full ebook that you can tweak and edit. Then you get your emails, your Facebook ads, your hashtags, your lead pages, your sales pages. It's just everything that you need. And then you can use other AI to create extra bits and put something like this whole front end package together. And again, I did all this knowing nothing about the keto diet, 7-day meal recipe guides, beginner's guidebook, diet journal, printable food lists, sales and marketing materials, short tips videos. It was just phenomenal, and you checked everything along the way and confirmed that it was all good
Yeah.
quality,
Um,
high value package.
And then Randy passed it to us, and then we created the product. This is what we did. This is just an example of screenshots from our sales page, graphics that we had done, and this is the you can see we've created the product, and you're going to get to see inside the members area how we did it. Okay, you'll get to see exactly how we did it. So again, this is the full package now. You're getting the CPL Method Masterclass, where we'll show you how to create, prepare, and launch your offer in record time. You'll get the full year of live coaching calls, where you'll go behind the scenes with us on each call. And on each call, we'll be discussing what's working for us, new breakthroughs, and things like that. You get Randy's Essential AI apps. That's every app you need to go through the program and create and launch your offer. You get the Done For You funnel template, so you can build your whole site using a fill in the blanks template. You can do this in record time, regardless of experience. Obviously, you're going to get unlimited one-on-one support. Then you're going to get the Done For You Traffic Accelerator, where I will personally send at least 3 broadcast emails to my 100,000 subscribers. And I'll also promote your offer to my 15,000 plus GVs to let them know about your launch. You're going to get the launch swipe file, where we take behind the scenes of this launch and let you know how it went and what we did. The private Facebook group, where you can literally connect with other people who have gone through my programs in the past and are successful in their own right. Find GV partners, get ideas, get help, etc., etc. You get the Done For You Evergreen promotion, where once your launch is over, that's not the end of your launch. We're going to promote your offer on a permanent basis through a case study. Then you're going to get the keto diet case study that we've just shown you, where we show you how we create a product in a niche we know absolutely nothing about. And this is all backed by a 14-day money back guarantee, because I want you to feel completely safe when you join today. And that's why your investment is covered by this ironclad guarantee. I'll keep this simple, because I know people make you jump through a bunch of hoops and prove you've watched all the videos or whatever, and that's not how we roll. You basically have a full 14 days to see if this program is right for you. And if you decide it isn't, just let us know, and we'll gladly refund your money, no hassles. Okay? So the risk is on us. All you have to do is decide you're up for the challenge and pony up this tiny, tiny investment compared to all the value you're going to get in return, and just give it a shot. If it works, great. And if not, just ask for your money back and you'll get it. No questions asked. Submit a support ticket and ask us, or you can even go directly to ClickBank, which is the processor we use, and they will refund your money 100%, just within 14 days. That's more than enough time to check this out. But obviously, you've got to use it, okay? We don't want users to just come in and buy and look around and refund it, an hour later. It does happen, sadly. We want just come in if you're going to be serious. Don't come in. Don't be one of these people who says, right, in 13 days' time, I need to set a reminder so that I can refund this offer. I might not even look in. We sometimes get refund requests from people who haven't even logged in, which is so sad. So please make sure that you're going to come in to use it. We need users to help us test these AI tools and use our coaching, and not tire kickers who don't take action, okay? So the real question is, isn't it worth taking just a little bit of time to see if this isn't everything that I've claimed it to be? Because even if it does just half of what I've claimed today, it could pay for itself in a matter of weeks. Okay, so remember, you're going to get the CPL Method Masterclass to create, prepare, and launch basically everything you need to know to do that. The full year of live coaching calls, Randy's Essential AI apps, all the apps you need to go through this program. The Done For You funnel templates to build out your site in record time. Just basically import the templates and fill in the blanks. Unlimited one-on-one support. The Done For You Traffic Accelerator, where I'm going to promote your launch via at least 3 broadcast emails to over 100,000 subscribers, and promote your launch to 15,000 plus affiliates. The launch swipe file, where we take behind the scenes of this launch and reveal what worked for us, what didn't work, what we did that really, really made sales happen, and things like that. Access to the private Facebook group, where you can interact with other successful marketers who have gone through our training in the past. And the Done For You Evergreen promotion, and the keto diet case study, all backed by the 14-day money back guarantee. But this special launch discount will end on February the 2nd, 2025. That means today, the end of today, that it's going to increase. It's going to go up $200. And this is not fake scarcity, because I need to focus on helping my charter members get set up. So this is what you need to do. Go to the URL on the screen, onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go, and get signed up right now. And after payment, you will be redirected to the confirmation page, and you'll get instant access to everything via our secure members area. Now I can see chat is exploding. It's been exploding all throughout this session, but you know, let's cover these questions first. We've got the most common questions, and any that we don't answer, we'll cover at the end. Okay, so let me go through the most common questions that we've been getting. Okay, so when does the training start? Well, this is not a coaching program where the content is drip fed, which means, you know, you have to wait until Monday or something like that. The coaching's already in the members area. Everything you need to create, prepare, and launch your offer is in the members area. We do have plans to add even more training, but the core training is in there right now. So you don't have to wait. It's not like it's a 6-week course or a 6-month course. One of my older programs, my original partnership program, was 12 months long, and you had to wait a week for every lesson, but you get instant access to everything all at once. And how is the training delivered? It's basically delivered inside the members area, as you've seen in the tour. Everything is delivered inside, and you just literally work your way through the training. Just watch the video, check the video to see you've watched it, move on to the next one, step by step by step. Does this work outside of the US? Yes, this will work anywhere in the world. As long as you can set up a payment processor such as PayPal or Stripe, or maybe even a ClickBank account to collect payments. Obviously, you need to be able to do that. But as long as you can do that, this will work anywhere in the world. How exactly do I make money with this? You will launch an offer. You will launch an offer, and every single time you make a sale, you're going to make money from that, and you're going to build a buyer list, and we're going to show you how to put affiliate links in your members area. You may remember earlier I showed you inside my Aweber affiliate account where I was generating thousands each month. I'm going to show you how that sort of thing works and how to do it the right way. What do I need to purchase to make this work? Well, you must have a hosting account, and you must have an autoresponder account. And of course, we recommend Aweber. The additional things that you can invest in is Optimized Press, which is $97 a year. That's our page builder that we use. And if you want to go through the training, it really does help if you do that. And you can import the templates. And we use a membership script called Wishlist, which I believe is $197. You don't have to use that. But if you want to go for everything that we use, you're looking at about $300. Okay. And like I said, the Wishlist and Optimized Press is annual. It's an annual payment. Okay. How does the guarantee work? Well, basically, it's 14 days, no questions asked. Just say, this is not for me. Can I have a refund, please? And we will refund you. We won't make you jump through hoops. We won't make you answer questions. We will just refund you and part as friends. We hope you don't. We hope you don't refund, but that's how the guarantee works. And we are very, very, very confident that the refund rate is going to have record lows because of the value that we are offering. That's why we're offering the refund guarantee as well. What happens when the countdown timer hits 0? Basically, the page is automatically going to redirect, and it's going to go to this. It's going to go to a long form sales page where the price is $497. Okay, so get in before the timer ends. How much help am I really going to get? You're going to get all of the help and support you need through our help desk, through live chat, through the Facebook group, and on the live sessions. You can even book live calls and chat with us one-on-one, literally physically talk to us. So you can do that as well. That's an extra cost, but you can do it. It's optional though. Okay. When does the offer close? Literally in a few hours. You've got to close a business today. You'll see the timer, and that's how long you've got left. What about it? Sign up and decide it's not for me? Ask for a refund. It really is as simple as that. Now isn't a great time when will the offer open again? The offer isn't closing, but it will cost you $200 more. So if you want to put this off and come back, and I'm going to be honest, most people never come back. But if you're going to do that, and it's going to cost you $200 more. No exceptions. I mean, what do I need to do next? Go to onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go and sign up. It's a simple process. Get signed up and get instant access.
We've got a few more questions that have come in over the chat feature while you've been going through those, John. There's one here that, funnily enough, I think I mentioned this to you yesterday. Will I own the products I create with AI tools? And I mentioned that there was an article yesterday where US copyright rules have been updated, and the way we teach and train and coach you, you will be able to claim copyright on all the products that are created by the AI if you follow our training. So yes, you will own the intellectual property and copyright, etc. How long does it take to start seeing results? I think that's a piece of string question, isn't it? We don't know how many hours a day you've got spare, so you could work through this whole course within a day or two and have something done in next to no time, or you could just plod along at your own pace with 30 minutes a day and go at it for a week or two before you sort of make some significant progress. It is a piece of string type of question. How long's a piece of string? We don't know. It's all down to individuals.
We can guarantee to help you, though. We can guarantee to help you every step of the way. I think
there was another one that did say, "Can I complete it at my own pace, or is there a debt?" And that's sort of covered by the same thing. You can, we're there to help you every step of the way. Whether you've got a couple of hours a day or 30 minutes a day isn't an issue. You work at your own pace.
Yeah. So Trent's saying, how will I know if I can create something of value? So I think it's important to understand that we're going to be sort of supervising your progress as long as you keep contacting us and make us your accountability partners. We will make sure that you create something of value, because I'm going to be honest, some people, we've had students that have created absolute rubbish in the past, but they haven't showed us it until it's nearly created, and we say, why didn't you show us this a couple of months ago? And we want to make sure that you're creating something that will sell, because remember, we're promoting it. So what we advise is keep us up to date. Just keep, when you do create something, say, look, can you check this out? Is this okay? Is it going to be all right? And we'll just monitor what you're doing, and we know. Yeah, we can't literally say that's 100% success, but we've got an idea of what converts and what doesn't. So yeah, just keep us up to date.
It's another question you already covered, John, I think, didn't you? Can I get one-on-one face-to-face help?
Yeah, we've got what we call call credits, and a call credit, it depends how many you buy, but you can literally get calls for so you can have us for an hour on the phone for as little as $50. So imagine you've got us for an hour on the phone. So you got Randy on the phone for an hour, and what we usually find is half an hour is more than enough. And usually one call is enough as well, just to give you an idea and give you a direction to go in. So you can do that as well.
And again, what specific results can I expect? Did I cover that one already?
Yeah, yes. We can't guarantee results. If we could guarantee results, we'd be charging $30,000 for this. If we could guarantee you'd make 10,000, 20,000, whatever, we can't, because we don't know your ability. We don't know if you're going to complete the course. Some people buy into these things and do nothing with them. I don't want that to be you, but that's just the sad thing. It's just a sad thing. It's just one of those things online. We find, just like people who buy an exercise bike don't get on and pedal it. They hang their clothes on it. I'm guilty of that, So I know people buy into stuff with the best intentions, but if you go through the program, you're going to get results. Right, I think we've covered. I don't know if there's any more, but I think we've covered.
Yeah, I mean, Fiona's asking, like, what if I've tried AI and it's always been awful for me? And again, we do cover the tools. It'll make it easy for you, so you don't have to worry about learning prompting. But we will, on the live calls, be teaching how AI works and get you into the mindset of it. And it's not a problem if you've never tried it, you don't like it, you've not had good results with it before. That's all covered, and you will get the results because the software we give you access to is designed to ensure that a brand new newbie needs to know nothing and they can still get the results. And it will. I'm promising you, you'll get excited when you start using it and you see what comes out.
yeah.
You will get excited, and that will motivate you to keep going.
I must agree with you there, Randy. When you started, because I was sort of you could call me an AI non-believer. I thought, this was like 18 months ago, and Randy would show me something. I'm like, oh wow, unbelievable. And then I started using ChatGPT and have it solve problems for me. I've had it do coding work for me, which my programmer doesn't even know. I've saved hundreds of dollars by not having to go to my programmer and wait for a week. I can literally chat to ChatGPT and get stuff done in like half an hour. It's unbelievable, and that's what we're going to show you. All right, I think we need to move on. I think we've covered all of the questions. Keep firing away, and if we can answer, we will. But does this work? Well, ask Shelley Penny, who used the old version of this system to launch her first product and did over 500K in sales online. And she says, thanks to John, my first product did over 500 sales. And at that moment, I knew I had found the winning formula to success online. Within a year, I managed to retire my husband, and I'm now full-time online, generating multiple six figures per year. Or you could ask Omar Martin, who invested his rent money into my very first product creation coaching program back in 2008. And Omar and his wife Melinda have gone on to create 100 plus digital products and generate 8 figures in revenue. I've actually worked on projects with Omar as well. I consider Omar a business partner and a friend. But he started with my first coaching program. We're actually working on a huge project right now together. And who knows? Maybe me and you listening to this webinar right now, maybe that could be us in the future. It can happen. Let's look at Stephen Alvey, who said, I struggled for years before I found John's program, and because of the steps he taught me, I now have a 6-figure per year business that keeps going from strength to strength. Next year, I'm shooting for 8 figures. On Aranjan, who's very specific here, he spent 2 months and 10 days of massive action taking, and he made over 70K. He says, believe in John, believe in the process, put the blinkers on and put in the work. And here's some more proof. I'm not going to read all of this, but you can see Jim did 25K. There's Stephen Alvey spilling his secrets online. Marcel van der Kerkhoff, that was his first launch. He broke 300 sales. Even more proof. Paul Venables doing 300K. Benjamin doing 22K. Naranjan another 12K. Shelley again, 964 sales on one of her launches. Sophia, that was her very first launch, did over $5,000. And there's our good friend Randy doing over $200,000 from a launch. Even more proof. Again, you're going to see some of these on the page when you go to onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go to see them in more detail. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. What is money? A lot of people have fear about money, and even bigger fears about spending money. But you need to understand that it's not about the money. It's about what it can do for you and what you get for the price you pay. You see, money is just a tool that was created for exchange. And other than that, there is no real value in money. You can't use it to stay warm. You can't eat it. You can only trade it for something else that you want, right? So just think. Everyone who exchanges money for something does it because they feel that what they are getting in exchange is greater than keeping the money or using it for something else. At least I know that's what I expect when I buy something. Now, I don't actually know for sure until I buy it and try it out and I can see the results. But my question for you is this. Would you exchange that money for those results? If the answer is yes, then you need to get started right now. And if you have any fear that it might not be what you expected, or you might not be able to get those results, then just let us know and we'll give you your money back. We can't say fairer than that.
There's another way of looking at that phrase as well, John. this whole program is not just about the money. It's the old give a man a fish or teach him to fish
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
It's not just about the money that you could potentially earn with creating a product. It's not about the money you could potentially earn building a bio list and marketing other affiliate products to that list. It's about the skills that you're going to pick up as you go through the program. And those skills are going to help you continue on in your career, whether you move in different tangents, different directions. The skills you're going to learn are going to set you up for life.
Yeah.
And literally, when I say that, I mean what John taught me 20 odd years ago to set me up for the rest of my life. I'm getting on now, I'm 62 years old. 20 odd years ago, John showed me how to make money on the internet, and that has become my life. And it's been a very good life, a life where, I don't know if I've said it earlier today, but I know I've said it in recent days, I don't feel like I even work. I turn up and I switch the computer on every day, but I love what I do. I don't actually have to work hard or anything. I do what I do. I love what I do. It doesn't feel like I'm working at all. And yet all the bills are paid and all the treats that I want to buy for my wife or myself or my kids or my grandkids are covered. So it's not just about the money that I'm earning. It's about the lifestyle that I've been able to achieve from it, and the lifestyle that John's been able to achieve from this business. And a lot of those people that you've seen on all the testimonials are achieving from this business.
Yeah,
All
well,
through the skills that you're going to pick up.
well said, Ronnie. I mean, I've said many times it's about learning the process, and the process can take you in different directions. We have people who are now JV managers. We have people who now are authors on Amazon. We have people who've gone in different directions, but it all started by them creating their own offers. And once you learn the process, you can take it in different directions. Now, most people in this world live paycheck to paycheck. So every month you get paid, then you pay your bills like rent and food, and then there's usually some money left over if you're lucky. We call that disposable income, right? Now, most people are going to blow that every single month. If they have $1,000 in disposable income, they're going to spend it until it's gone. It's just the way people are. They might spend it on movies or designer clothes or the latest gadgets, all short-term pleasures that are gone in an instant. But the cool thing is that money replenishes. Every 2 weeks, boom, there's another $1,000 in disposable income that you can spend. Now, most people spend that cash on things that don't really add value to their lives in a meaningful way. So you should be investing that money into products, programs, and services that will actually help you to level up. That's the power of disposable income. It comes back. Do you think it's okay to dip into your savings or leverage your credit card and spend money you might not have to get started today? This is a serious question. Do you think it's okay or not? Some people will say yes and some people will say no. So let's talk about it for a minute. Every month, money replenishes, right? But this is key. Time does not replenish. It disappears. So you could go out and spend months or years of your valuable time trying to figure something out, but you will never, ever get that time back. Instead, you could save that time and effort because I've already spent it for you and work directly with myself and Randy instead. Yes, it will cost you money to get started, but that money can be replaced. Whereas the time away from your family in trial and error is wasted effort and it's gone forever. Now, one thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that habits are really hard to change. I could leave the webinar right now and go and enjoy the rest of my day. Maybe I'll take the missus out for dinner, catch a movie, or enjoy a nice cold beer in my man cave. The point is, I'm already making money and this is already working for me. But this is not about me. This is about you. And if you leave right now, you might think you've learned a ton of cool stuff. But my guess is that by tomorrow morning, you'll have already slipped back into your normal routines. You'll just do what you've always done. And that's what most people do. But because I'm going to be your coach, I'm not going to let you go back to your old habits. If you want real, lasting change, you need repeated exposure to the full system. And that's what you'll get when you invest in online success coaching today. Now, you could figure all of this out yourself, but why would you want to do that? That's a terrible way to go forward. Trial and error is the worst way to learn. And it'll likely take you hundreds or even thousands of hours to get where online success coaching members are going to be in just a few weeks' time. So although you could do it all on your own, I think that would be the most painful and costly path of all. So you need to take action right now if you want to take the easy path. Now, I've been in this business a long time and I've found that there are only two kinds of people. There are people who are good at making money, and there are people who are good at making excuses. But here's the thing. These are mutually exclusive. You cannot be good at both. If you're the one making excuses, I hate to say it, but I think you're going to have a really hard time making any money in any business. But the good news is you get to choose. And in this moment, you can choose which type of person you're going to be. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be someone who makes excuses or someone who makes money? And of course, the other thing that you can obviously do is absolutely nothing. And we all know what happens when you do nothing. Nothing changes. So if you want to have a positive change in your life, then I urge you to take me up on this offer right now. So when you consider the facts, what I've been able to do is really nothing special. The bottom line is I've spent the last several years of my life using trial and error methods to discover the secrets that I can give you today for a small investment. Now, I'm not of above average intelligence, definitely not. I wasn't blessed with above average skills, nor did I have any other advantages going in, other than the ability to work hard, fail often, and never ever give up. And you can do the same. You can go out there and spend countless hours dealing with all the stress, all of the headaches, and making all of the same mistakes I did. But my question is, why would you do that? Why would you do that when instead you can save thousands of hours of headache and heartache off your journey by simply exchanging a small amount of money for my roadmap to immediate success and breeze past the pitfalls as I give you the essence of my thousands of hours of experience so you can shortcut your path to success in a matter of hours or days instead of months and years. So remember, here is what you're getting if you act today. You're going to get the CPL Method Masterclass, where you can create, prepare, and launch your offer in record time. You're going to get the full year of live coaching calls, where we will take you behind the scenes of our business and let you know what's going on, breakthroughs we're having, and things like that. You're going to get Randy's Essential AI apps. This is all of the apps you need to go through the program to create, prepare, and launch your offer. You're going to get the done for you funnel template so you can just import your website and fill in the blanks and get everything set up in record time. You'll obviously get our unlimited one-on-one support. We'll give you all of the help you need. You'll get the bonus Done For You Traffic Accelerator, where I will promote your offer to my 100,000 plus subscribers and 15,000 plus JV partners. You'll get the launch swipe file, where we'll take you behind the scenes of this launch and document everything that worked, everything that didn't work, things that led to more sales, etc. You're going to get everything. You'll get access to the private Facebook group where you can interact with like-minded individuals and also successful people who have gone through the same journey as you. They've actually gone through a harder journey than you because AI wasn't involved. You'll get the Done For You Evergreen promotion once your launch is over, where I will document your success. You're going to also get the Keto Diet case study that we've just added, and it's all backed up by a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now's the time to decide. Don't let this be another opportunity that passes you by. You won't have another chance to access this program at this price ever again. The $200 launch discount, the payment plan, and exclusive bonuses all expire at midnight today. Okay, midnight today. And once the offer closes, that's it. No additional people will be allowed in at that price, so there's no point emailing our support asking if you can still have access after the deal closes. The answer will be no. You will have to pay the full price of $497. Now, I want to help you, but obviously you must take action first. I've got 20 years of experience teaching regular people from all corners of the globe how to build successful online businesses. And I've been coaching people, specifically coaching people, since 2008. Now, like I said earlier, this isn't about me. It's about you. And right now, you need to take the next move. So make your investment right now while there's still time, and join us inside Online Success Coaching today. So, are you in? Because I haven't even stopped to look, but the notifications on my phone are going crazy. So I know a lot of you have already jumped in. I'll actually read some names out in a moment, but if you've already signed up, or if you're going to sign up, just let me know by putting an "I'm in" the chat box. And let me just very, very, very quickly and see if I can get some names. We've got Goodwin. I'm not going to say surnames. Goodwin B. We've got, hold on. We've got John M. Welcome aboard, John. We have, where are we? We're Roger E. Welcome, Roger, to Online Success Coaching. There's actually quite a few here. Robin T.
Jean G.
Yeah.
Joanne B. Christina B.
Yeah. That's
Ian D. I think Kev's been in chat and he's been helping people answering questions and putting comments and what have you.
Yeah.
Kev, who I think you mentioned earlier, he's customer support, excellent guy. So yeah, he's been in there, John, looking after people.
Yep.
Richie, he's in too. Yeah. We're getting other people now saying, yeah, I mean, somebody I'll be in before the deadline hits.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Well, I think it means when the timer runs out, Randy, when the deadline hits, because it will. By the way, if you're one of these people who thinks, yeah, well, will John really put the price up? Surely the timer will just expire and nothing will happen. That's not how I roll, okay? If you know me, you know that that's not how I roll. There's nothing more frustrating than when I promote an offer and then when the timer expires, nothing happens, because I'm telling my subscribers that the price is going to go up. I'm in control of this because this is my offer. The price will go up when the timer hits 0. Now, there are a lot of people, obviously, we're talking about this. See the questions coming in. We've seen people saying they're in. But basically, one thing I want to ask you now is what's stopping you? Some people say money is stopping them. And that's often a psychological roadblock. Often people don't start businesses because they say they can't afford it. When I strongly believe if you really want this, you'll find it. Think about it. If money is a struggle, can you afford not to join? That's what I always say there. Because waiting is not going to get you anywhere. You know what I mean? So you can usually find it. I understand if you have 0, because I do get people telling me, look, John, I'm struggling to keep the lights on, and that's fair, that's all good. But usually people who say, this is going to be a struggle, usually they can find it. Omar spent his rent money. Remember, we talked about that earlier. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want it bad enough, if someone put a gun to your head and said, find $297, or remember, $79 to come in, you can do that. Or what about time? What about time? So many people say they don't have time to do this. You do have time. Every single person on this planet has time. We all get 24 hours a day. And a lot of people who say they don't have time will be sitting watching Netflix, or they'll be on on the phone, doom scrolling, as they call it now. Doom scrolling. So you'll say, oh, I don't have time to build a business. And then they're sitting on Facebook for 3 hours, or Instagram, or whatever. You can usually find the time. And if you can't find the time, take half an hour a day out of your sleep. And I'm being serious here. Take, or 2 hours a week, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, whatever. If you want it bad enough, you will find the time. Now, as far as ability goes, yeah, I get that. But it's not talent, it's not ability, it's not the skill you need, it's process. And we're giving you that. We're giving you the ingredients, we're giving you the recipe that you need. All you need to do is follow the simple instructions. Now, what about confusion? It's normal to be confused. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I don't know if I can do this. It's too hard. I'm confused. And it's normal, especially when you're doing something you haven't done before. And it's even more so when you're being torn in a dozen different directions, which is what happens online. So my tip for you is to just get a quick win. When I say a quick win, I mean baby steps. Watch a couple of videos, take action on a couple of videos that you can implement in the members area today, and then you'll start to see results. Remember, every time you watch a video, you check the box to say you've watched it. Make it a goal to watch even just one video per day, and you will make real progress. And I promise you the confusion will go away. Now, what about fear? Well, that's probably the biggest one of all. You're going to be afraid. You're going to be outside your comfort zone. It's not easy sometimes, but the key here is to understand that you will make mistakes. It will happen, but we're here to help you. And the solution is knowing that you're going to make mistakes, accepting it, and moving forward anyway. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear of not becoming successful hold you back, because I promise you, if you go through the program and implement what we teach and reach out when you need help, you will become successful. Now, I've sold lots of stuff over the years, and here are some of the most common objections that I've came up with. The first one is belief. Either you don't believe me, or you think this offer sounds too good to be true, especially at the price point, or you think the testimonials are fake, doctored, misrepresented, spawned, or otherwise manipulated somehow. But is it that? Or is it something more? Maybe on a deeper level, it's that you don't believe in yourself. You think everyone else can do it, but not you. Well, I believe you can. And I'm willing to put my own money and reputation on the line to prove it. Because the truth is, I probably believe in you more than you actually believe in yourself. And like I said a moment ago, it's normal to feel confused and overwhelmed when you're doing something that you've never done before. But very few of us could drive the first time we sat in a car. Wouldn't you agree? In fact, if you're anything like me, your first ever driving lesson was likely horrible. But did you give up after that first lesson? No. You persevered in the face of adversity. And that is what gave you the motivation to stick at it. The fact that you had personalized tuition from a teacher who'd already done what you were trying to do and had already helped hundreds of other people achieve it too, which is effectively what you get access to inside of online success coaching, because I've made it my personal mission to find, hire, and train up some of the very best coaches in the business. People like Randy, Kev, and Alex, who help run the program. And we're here to support you every step of the way when you sign up today at onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go. Now, normally this is quite a difficult objection to handle. But do we even need to address this objection related to this offer today? Because AI will be doing all of the heavy lifting for you. Basically, creating your own products now doesn't take time. It gives you time. And what I mean by that is the product that you create and the big email list that you build during your launch, they're going to become assets that you can then use to make money on demand. Seriously, remember we talked about this, about when we got to a certain stage in building our list and we could literally just send an email and make money. Now, you only have to do the work once and you can get paid over and over and over again. So time is a convenient excuse that stops you from getting out of your comfort zone. But if you're anything like most people, your comfort zone probably isn't making you much money anyway. Because if you make the time, then we have a pretty good idea what the results are going to be. Because you remember these results, right? Remember Omar Martin doing $335,000 in sales, or Stephen Alvey doing 12K, or Shelley Penny doing 964 sales, or Paul Venables doing 300K, or Trevor McAfee doing 50K in 7 days, or Gary Alloc doing over 20K in sales, or Benjamin doing 22K, or Robert doing $3,000. Randy doing $200,000 on a launch. Naranjan, 27,000 plus in revenue. Keith doing $6,446 from his first launch. He was actually the first member in Partnership to Success who paid $5,000, and that was the results from his first launch. Sophia doing over $5,000 from her first launch. Lee Cornell doing, what was it? This was his first launch as well. That's over $5,000. Shreya, again, first launch, did over $9,000. Sue Worthington doing $3,000 from her first launch. Stuart Turnbull sent me this in. Look how much he did here. $42,000 from a single launch. Doward, who went from $100,000 in 2020 to $1 million just a couple of weeks ago. Now, I could keep going on, but I think you see the point. Here's a key thing I want you to remember. These results were only possible because the students you see here were willing to make the time, then work, and then cast aside their fears and just do it. And the most important thing is that you never ever give up on your dreams, because you never know how close you might be to a breakthrough. The fact is, this is one of my favorite images. And when I think about this, it's because I think it really captures what's going on here. You get to decide on your attitude. It's a state of mind. And I'm telling you right now that if you want to succeed, and if you've got the never give up attitude, it's inevitable that if you've got that and you keep trying, eventually something is going to happen, right? It's only a question of time. So let me ask you this. What do you really, truly want in your life? When life gets busy, it's hard to think about how your life could get better because you're just stuck in the daily grind. But some things are obvious. Like, it would be nice to think about having more money coming in. But beyond that, what is it that you really want in your life? What is the vision that you have for yourself and for your family? Would a business that provides you with several bumper periods every year open up a new realm of possibilities for you? Now, we would love for you to join us here, but you've got to take that first move. You've heard the information, you've seen what you're getting, you've heard the stories, and maybe you've even got some more questions. But you can ask them once you get on the inside. At least once you're in the inside, you've secured your spot. The biggest risk that you've got right now in regards to this opportunity is that you're going to miss out on it, because we're about to increase the price. That's the fact of the matter. And just remember too that if you want different results, you can't keep doing the same damn thing. And if you want to get radically different results this year, then what do you need to do? You need to try something that is radically different. And what we've got here is radically different, but you need to take the leap of faith by signing up right now at onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go. Now, another question that crops up a lot is, how do I get traffic? And if you already have a website or email list, then great. We'll certainly show you how to leverage that existing asset and use it to your advantage during your launch. But the beauty of this system is that if you don't have a list, you don't need to spend weeks or even months building one, because not only am I going to personally promote your offer to my email list of more than 100,000 subscribers, but I'm also going to introduce you to my network of over 15,000 affiliates to help you recruit affiliates for your launch. Now, isn't that incredible when you think what this costs? This effectively means that you'll be getting paid to build your list. And even better, everything you do in business in the future becomes incredibly easy, because now you have built a following of loyal fans and customers. Now, someone asked me yesterday, why would a big list owner pay any attention to a new and unknown product creator's launch? Which is actually a great question. And I can boil the answer down into a single word, and it's trust. Not only do I have a reputation for only ever putting out good quality products myself, but my affiliates and joint venture partners also know that I only ever let my students put quality products out there, and that the products they put out there have a proven track record of generating sales and commissions. And this means that when an email lands in their inbox from me somebody they already know, like, and trust. They rush over to your affiliate program and sign up in droves. Now, the technical considerations, this is a biggie. And again, normally you have to figure this out in spite of technical limitations or figure out a way to bypass them. But with online success coaching, not only do we have step-by-step video tutorials on every single part of the system, which are point and click simple, look over my shoulder, go here, click this and do that. But everything techie in this business is done for you by AI, saving you countless hours of frustration. And if you get stuck, just reach out to us directly via the support desk or live chat and we'll quickly get you the answers you need. Now, you might be thinking, John, I'm not an expert, and my answer to that is good, because now you can think logically instead of emotionally. And what I mean by that is too many people make the mistake of diving straight into the product they always wanted to create. And that's almost always a mistake. Why? Because you have to validate that people are actually going to spend money on this product before you spend time creating it. And that's important. Knowledge experts are a dime a dozen, but marketers with a systematic approach to extract that expertise from AI and unite it with the customers who seek it, now that's where the money is. Now, here's another common question. I get this one all of the time. How do I know if I'm doing it right? And the answer is you don't, which is why we've got your back every single step of the way. Remember, you can contact us anytime you want, and you can get on the live calls every 2 weeks. So you can be sure you're on the right track before you invest your time into this. Not to mention unlimited access to our support desk. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true, John. I know you're thinking this. In fact, I know a lot of people watching say, this is crazy. Why would you do this at this price? And what I say to you is this. There's only one way you're going to find out, and that's to sign up at onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go and see for yourself. And if you like it, stay in. And if not, simply let us know within the first 14 days without even giving us a reason, and we'll give you a full and prompt refund. Does that sound fair? Then you know what to do. Now, here's another one we get a lot. My spouse is tired of me spending money on internet marketing stuff. We do get this a lot. And, I've been there myself. I totally understand. But what's the alternative? That is not investing in yourself to change your financial future. You have to invest to change it. So the real question isn't, should I invest in myself or not? The real question is, what should you invest in? And you've been on this webinar with me for around 2 hours now, and wouldn't you agree? This makes the most sense. Plus, the beauty of this is that you can explain it to your spouse easily. And best of all, it's a business that you can be proud of. A business where you're helping other people solve their problems and getting paid to do it. Next question. I'm in Uganda or Mozambique or some other remote part of the world. Will this work for me? And the answer is it will work anywhere that you can sign up for a merchant account such as Stripe or PayPal or ClickBank. It will work as long as you can do that and you have internet access. So if you're watching this and you've got one of those accounts, you can do this. Next, let's talk about equipment. I've got a 10-year-old Mac and my mouse is broken. Does this only work on PC? No, it will work on any device. We don't recommend using mobiles or tablets. We do recommend using an actual computer or laptop, but it doesn't really matter as long as it can connect to the internet and work, because everything is web-based, okay? And keep in mind, we have Filipinos on practically prehistoric machines with weak internet connections who are implementing this. If they can do it, you can too when you sign up today, okay? And we're nearly at the end, guys. So what other costs are there to get started in this business? Well, if you compare this to the cost of starting just about any other business in the world, practically zero. And if you don't have an autoresponder, you're going to need one of those. And you can get started with Aweber for around $20 per month. And you're going to need a domain name. That's about $10 a year. You're going to need hosting, which is about $10 per month, which is very, very little. Remember, you're building a business. You're also going to need a page builder, And we recommend using Optimize Press, which is $97 per year, which means you also get the template as well. But you could use ClickFunnels, System.io, Go High Level, Elementor, whatever. It's really up to you. But we do highly recommend going with Optimize Press. Now, the key is not to get hung up on this part. And we get so many questions from people saying, how much more have I got to spend, John? The cost is insignificant. What is important is the results that they generate. And all of these tools will ultimately get you to the same destination. But again, you're probably talking about a couple of $100 max to get everything that we recommend, because we've done our utmost to keep the costs down. Now, what if you're just starting and you're worried this might seem a little over your head? I get that. But let me ask you this. What would it take to make you be able to wrap your head around it? And more to the point, does it need to be under your head for you to be successful? Think back to everything you've accomplished in your life and your career. Hasn't there been times when you've made something work, even when it seemed to be over your head to begin with? I know I have. So the question is, considering all of the tools and one-on-one help we're giving you here, do you think you can make it work even if it does seem over your head? And if the answer to that question is yes, then obviously you know what to do. Head over to onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go right now and sign up before this offer expires at midnight. So what if you love the sound of all this, but you think you can't do it right now? Well, all I can say to you is this: yes, you can. What you need to do is get used to this new approach where it's not you who is solely responsible for building it all. And it's not you that has to manage it all and actively participate to scale it. Trust me, you can do this right now, right here. Simply go to onlinesuccesscoaching.com/go, sign up right now, and we'll do it together. Now, we're almost done here, and I've just got time for one final question. That is, will I get access to everything immediately? Yes, you're going to get access to everything immediately. You can be started literally in the next few minutes. Now, one final thought I want to leave you with is this. It's actually one of my favorite quotes. You see, fear is our brain's natural defense mechanism against change. And in fact, our brains are actually hardwired to resist change, because in the primal world, change meant danger. Makes sense, right? However, we no longer live in the primal world. And if you truly want to make a change in your business and in your life, then in the words of Jillian Michaels, you need to feel the fear and do it anyway. Because the fact is, every single day you're not using this is a day it costs you twice. The first way it costs you is that you don't make any money that you deserve to make. And the second way it costs you is that somebody else is using it. And they're winning and they're surging ahead and you're not. You see, I know what this can do for you. And it breaks my heart that some people aren't going to see the value in it and understand the benefit from it. Because years are going to go and they're still going to have the same problems that I know this can solve, right? So if I had the time, I'd stay with you for hours here today for your benefit, to help you understand the value. Obviously, I cannot do that, but I can offer you this. So if you have any questions that's important to help you decide before the time runs out whether you should do this or not, then here's what you need to do. You can contact my support desk. Now, obviously, depending on how long is left, take that leap of faith. If you've got a question where you think, I need an answer before I invest, I would say, let's say there's 20 minutes left on the timer, you should just invest and then ask the question later. And if it's not the answer you want, remember there's a 14-day refund. So be quickly on this. You can also WhatsApp me, but please, no phone calls. I won't answer. You can message me on WhatsApp and I will personally respond. This is for questions about this program. This is not for support. So you can't say, John, I can't get my website to load. Can you help? I'll send you to my support desk, okay? This is for specific questions about the program, okay? So hopefully you're going to come on board. And if you do, I look forward to seeing your results, okay? So my name's John Thornhill. I appreciate you and I know you deserve to be wealthy. So let me help you do it. Let me help you get there. And we'll be speaking again soon. I'm ready to end it now. We've really gone over on our time. Any final words, Randy, before we go?
I think one last phrase from myself. Thanks for being with us. And if you were fearing anything about the program, a lesson from my life: action conquers fears.
Brilliant. All right, guys. Thank you. We're going to end it there. I know the chat's still going crazy. Hopefully, Kev's kept you updated with chat because we've had him in all the way through. And just take a leap of faith. If you wait, you know we can't say tomorrow you can have it at this price. We can't. Okay, so you need to understand that. So hopefully, just do it, and we'll be working with you real soon.